dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. Please don't ever fix your mouth to try to diss him. I can rearrange your teeth like novice dentist. Snap like Thanos, turn to dust my competition. But I preach non-violence, so I just dismiss them. Ocean all my flows, I wear all my gold. Two can't sell my chain, you just follow your nose. Cross your like Kyrie, I'm so grimy, leave slimy. Sizing up my foes, next to greatness, they look tiny. Ooh, yeah, 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 ayy. All y'all look like steak. Ooh, yeah, 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 ayy. I'm finna finish my plate. This ain't even a game, it's a dinner date. Curse my competition, watch me dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate.
Fresher than some Altoids or Mentos, I've been froze. Better with the alloy, I mean metal, I spit those. Let her see a bad boy, she slick, oh, I spin those. A feather like a waypoint, I'm quick, so don't slip, bro. Oh my God, tryna dominate it all, yes I go hard. I need 50 for a show, give me the whole pie. Drifting designer, you know that I'm on it, you in the end zone, but you still getting funny. Lyrics pass so, but I still go and know this way. Shawty, bro, yeah, you show me how to fall, yeah, link on the floor, roll it coast to coast, yeah, we gon' take the throne, whipping a horse like a Trojan.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, dominate, dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate. I did not come to play, I came to dominate, 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 dominate.
Beyond infinity and back again. To them. Young dog and I talking. You know once in the shine, don't vex when you get married. Me now make trouble stress my brain. Cut checks, me I cut to the chase. Start never second hand, never second hand, never stopping for a second, talking up on the line. Look a jump and sound, I go try and make speed. grab the cake, I'ma need more than 200. Hey, I'm just an oddity, my commodity, bring salary, it's like the lottery. Numbers all around the globe, they ain't nothing stopping me. Make a move, make a mockery, lock the globe properly. I got the key, I drop the heat. East, you know wanna see me shine? Don't vex when you get married. Me now make trouble, stress my brain. Cut checks, me I cut to the chase. Start every second hand, every second in command. Never stopping for a second, nothing weapon in a hand. Look a jump and sound, I go try and make statement. Don't test my patience.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a in the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a
hearing me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the JEI National Esports League Playoff Series. Today, we're going to be hosting League of Legends. I'm your host, Dex the Avenger, and with me today is Zufu and Liga Hero. They were a part of the cast last time that hosted the Best in JA qualifier for these teams. The top 4 teams will be competing today. At that point, you didn't see their face, but you heard their voice. Now they are here showing up themselves with their pictures, and now they're gonna say hello to you again. Zufu, what's up, man? Like a hero, what's up? Welcome again to this cast. Introduce yourself to the people, them. Let them know what exactly you are here to do, what you're looking forward to today, and the last thing is your favorite League of Legends champion. Zufu, you can start first since you're the second in the picture.
Okay, hi there, guys. Welcome to another esports tournament. We're going to be having a banger of a match today. What I'm definitely looking forward to is to see if Kaiser's Kennel can, bring in some serious redemption for what happened in the group stage. See if they can take down, Climactic, who went undefeated. That's definitely what I'm looking forward to. And my favorite champion is still Veigar. I think Veigar so far in this tournament has probably like 100% win rate. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some more Veigar today.
All right. Like a hero.
Hey guys,
Great.
like I hear here, and I am back here for some good gaming. Last time we here, we had some exciting gameplay. Climactic looks strong, and I am betting for them to even be stronger, having had that time to prepare and seeing what the other team tried to do to them. So I don't think they're expecting anything big from the team anyway. Come forward. My favorite champ. No, I'm gonna lead to Ergnatius. Ergot. I like his level 9 power up, and he's feeling nice. So I'm gonna go with Ergot now.
I was wondering who is Ignatius. All right. So as you mentioned earlier, Climatic Gaming went undefeated. So I'm just gonna show the graphic on screen to show the final standing for the previous section of the tournament. The qualifier, we saw Climatic Gaming going 6-0, Assault Tribe 4-2, Tilted JA 4-2, Kansas Canal 3-3. So they are the challengers today to see if they can topple over Climatic Gaming and make it to the next side of the bracket, which is the winners bracket, and then put Climatic Gaming down to the losers bracket. So just to give you guys an update and overview as to what the schedule will look like for all the games that are upcoming. So today is game 1, which is Climatic Gaming versus Kaiser's Canal. Then next week, Sunday, we're going to have Assault Tribe versus Tilted Esports. The loser of Climatic Gaming versus Kaiser's Canal will drop down to the losers bracket, where you see game number 3. The winner of that will move on to game number 4. And then the loser of Assault Tribe versus Tilted JA would fall into loser 2 slot. And then the winner from that will move on to the next round, which would be loser of 4. And then, winner of 3. And then whoever loses in the winner's bracket will drop down to loser of number 4. And then from there, we'll have the 2 teams competing in the grand finals. So I know you guys mentioned the teams today. Who do you think is going to take this one? And I want you guys to give your score predictions. Zufu, you can start first. What are your predictions on this match?
Well, my predictions for this match, I'm expecting it to be a 3-1 in favor of Kaiser's Kennel. That team is just too stacked. I do see where some players might have demoted a bit in rank, but I'm expecting it to be, a lot of bot lane focus, a lot of bot lane pressure, and I just think that Climatic just has the stuff.
All right, Liger.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with Zupa. Sorry about that. Yeah, Climactic was strong last time, and I don't think they'll stray from their game plan. I think they're pretty secure in their wins today. So
All right.
I'll give it 3-2 just to be safe.
All right, so you want us to go all the way to Silver Scripts and end it with a 3-2 game. All right.
That's the good times. That's the best times.
All right, so that's the predictions from our casters. They're the ones who will be taking you through the entire tournament, keeping you up to date with what exactly is happening in game, while I'll be in the background trying to ensure that everything is working as expected. So as you know, we are in the playoff round of the JEI National Esports League, which means that all of this tournament is being done courtesy or because of the JEI National Esports, the Jamaica Esports Initiative. My apologies. They're the ones who have put together everything here. And before we get into the match itself, I just want to give a big shout out to our sponsors who, showing their support and helping us to help build esports in Jamaica. So first up, we have Digicel Plus, Sportsmax, Loop, Domino's, Primus Gaming, Fresh Approach, Chinese Supermarket, Buzzers, Rocket Experience, the Esports Store, Virtual Reality Jamaica, and Gilded, as well as LOL Stack Stop. And we also have a new sponsor. They are called Mega Marketing Limited. So look out for some of their goodies when we do have our physical grand finals. The partners who are also helping us to make things run smoothly today are Esports Jamaica, Fusion Core Gaming Lounge, Jamaica Sim Racing Association, Yard Gaming, XPG Video Games, and of course the Jamaica Esports Initiative, who is responsible for putting on the National Esports League. All right, so we have done our introductions. I think both teams are in the lobby, and we are getting ready to get started. So I just want to also give an update today. So, well, let me just run over the players for each team. So for Climatic Gaming, in the top lane, we have a Demon's Shade. In the jungle, we have Ty. In the mid lane, we have Miggy TP. ADC is a real Chad, and their support is Rook. For Climatic Gaming, we have Ravy Demon in the top lane. Jungle God Kaiser in the jungle. California, moving from ADC, now playing in the mid lane, and Young Dio switching from mid lane to ADC. And rounded it off, we have Cute E-Girl Swag. That's the teams for today's, sorry, those are the players for today's tournament. We're going to get the teams ready to get into the competition. And as soon as they're ready, we are going to go live. So I just want to run over, I guess, some of the stats from the previous tournament. I think I do have that information here. Let me just pull it up real quick. We know that Climatic Gaming won, but do you guys remember who was the player of that tournament? No? Or who do you think was the player of the tournament?
Who was the player of the tournament?
For the last one.
I mean, for me, it would have to come down to anybody from the bot lane, but the player who definitely stood out the most to me was Nick, King Nick, Young Nick. His that Minsec play lives rent free in my head since that very moment, So he's a very mechanically skilled player, and I'm looking forward to seeing some more gameplay from him. Of course, the other supports were really standout, like Rookton and Cute E-Girl Swat, but Nick really had the flashiest plays from the last part of the tournament.
Okay, for you, like a hero?
Well, to be honest, I fully can't remember. But given their gameplay, was it from Climactic Gaming who was the MVP? And
Yes.
Nick was from Assault Tribe, right?
Yeah, Nick was from Assault Tribe.
Assault Tribe. Yeah, I do remember his play. So I do remember his play. So wait, who did win my best player?
A real Chad was voted as the best player, but
I mean, yeah, that was my default. I'm gonna say that, but all right, that makes sense. That makes sense because leading just as a real Chad, leading his team to that full victory. That makes sense.
All right. Let me just check on this. So we're gonna use ProDraft to get the initial picks started, and then we'll get into the game where each player will be able to go ahead and do their picks and bans. All right, I'm also going to put the prediction up in the chat. So guys, if you're there, make sure that you get your predictions in. Make sure that you also share the stream so that we can get some more persons here watching the performances of these players. We're also going to have a raffle. So go ahead and get your predictions in. So should I go, who will win this game, or should I go with the final score? I think final score should be good. No, that might take so long. So let's go, who will win each game? So KTG versus KK, which is Climatic Gaming. Sorry, which is Kaiser's Canal. And then we're gonna have like a 10-minute to submit your entries. Here we go. predictions are started. And then we are about to get into the game. A real Chad and his team, Revity Man and his team, Climatic Gaming versus Kazas Kennel. There can only be one winner. But they will have the opportunity to play again in the second bracket, in the lower bracket. So let's just get things started and we can jump into the match. So Liga Hero, Zufu, about to pass things over to you two. Any last words today? What do you want to see the most when these teams play?
I mean, I want to see. I mean, I'm a bot laner. I play support. So I want to see a lot of great mechanical bot lane play. I want to see people going for some killer outplays and some mechanical outclassment, if that's even a word. I want to see some flashy stuff, you know. So that's what I'm looking forward to today.
All right.
I just want to see an upset. I'm not even gonna play around. Like if Climactic Gaming can just like lose, if they can lose all three, that'd be great. That'd be a huge upset. I'm for them, but you know, I'm all there for underdog story.
All right. So this underdog story, is it because Kaiser's Kennel represents a kennel of dogs?
You know, it would be the perfect lineup for it. So you know, if they could follow their written story and be the underdog since they're Kaiser's Kennel, then you know it'd wrap up perfect for them.
Okay. All right.
That would be funny.
It'd be funny if the underdogs, which are the Packer dogs, win this tournament. All right. So, while we wait on the teams to finish the initial pro draft, and then we can get into the game, I'm gonna throw out some questions to the chat if you are here. I think earlier we were doing a little, a quiz, to see if you can guess the champion's ability. So I know a lot of us plays this game pretty much every day, right? You guys play every day?
I wish. I wish I could play every day.
All right, so
I used to, but like,
yeah, I haven't played in forever. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to read out some voice lines and you try to figure out which champion it is. So this champion's voice line is, "I am the voice of silence." Who do you think that is?
Voice of silence.
is that Sandra?
No. Starts with a B.
Voice of
Velvet.
Yes.
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 Velvet.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Wait, what does she have to do with what? Does she have anything to do with vocals or voice? What?
I mean, she wants to end the world or some apocalyptic.
Everyone wants
kind
to
of
end the
thing.
world.
Yeah.
That's
That would have
true,
made
but
more sense. He has a scream, but you know, I'm not getting into it. Fine.
yeah, because Velvet doesn't have a silence, but apparently she's the voice of silence.
All right.
Apparent.
The next one is Fear, the assassin with no master.
That's Talon.
That's easy. That's Kane, brother. That has
Nope.
to be Kane.
Oh shit! Yeah, he does.
Assassin
Yeah,
with no master.
That's not Kane.
Nope.
It's not Talon.
Nope.
What?
Oh.
Katarina?
How many
Yeah, Katarina's next.
which assassin do you?
Wait, Zed?
No. Alright, maybe if I say Fair the assassin with no master.
Is that Katarina?
No, it's a female.
The female.
It's a A.
Ali? Mr. Akali in the chat. Akali?
Right.
Akali?
Yes, Akali.
Well done. Thank you,
Alright.
Q the reincarnate.
I'm perplexed. Doesn't she have a master?
No.
She does. She not trained under Shen. Last time I checked.
I don't know. Alright. This one everybody should know. I thought you'd never pick me.
Annie.
Poor Mumu.
Yeah.
Oh, Amumu? Oh,
Yeah,
John.
Mumu. All right, so
I know that line specifically because what?
because
Because my girlfriend always picks him because she's so sad every time he talks. She always picks him.
Wow.
okay. All right, here's another one. You wanna play too? It'll be fun.
That's honey.
All right.
Yeah, that's a creepy child's voice. That sounds like Annie. Annie or Jinx.
It's the Annie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, guys. So just to remind you, we are waiting on the teams to finish their pro draft picks. We are at the last pick right now. Then you guys will get to see the pick and bans for yourselves. I haven't shared it with our shoutcasters so that they are amazed when they see these pick and bans coming through. Hopefully they didn't click the link. But yeah, so we have Climatic Gaming versus Kaiser's Kennel. Climatic Gaming will be on blue side. Kaiser's Kennel will be on red side. The winner of that, the loser of that match, will get to pick to do side selection in the next game. It's a double elimination, best of 5. We have 5 more games after this, which includes 2 losers bracket round, 1 winners bracket round, and then the grand finals. We are finalizing the location, and when we do, we'll let you all know, and then we will get information to you on how tickets can be attained. All right. With that being said, we are about ready. We're jumping into the pick and ban phase. Over to you guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
Right. So jumping in, we see red side. All right, a Caliban.
Yeah,
Fresh
interesting man. I mean, good flex pick for both mid and top lane at the Thresh man. I mean, very impactful, roaming champion, great hooks, great peeling. I think
Yeah,
it would be a problem in Rook's hands.
yeah. What do you think about the rail ban? Not too popular in solo queue, but like if someone masters them, they're like I've seen her do some work, especially with their tankiness.
Yes, I agree. She can really like shift the posturing of a fight, especially with her ultimate, pulling people inwards, synergizing with Orion and those other kinds of champions. We see 3 more bans coming: the Blitzcrank, Gragas, and the Cho'Gath. Good flex pick in the Gragas, getting that out of the way, and Cho'Gath is just such a solid scaling tank champion. So
it's going good. But what do you think about the 2 support bans from over? Who's on the red side? Climatic?
yes, the bans are 4, against Climactic.
4,
I
yeah.
think those are completely viable. Blitzcrank and Thresh are game-changingly good supports. We getting into the picks. They're picking so quickly. See the Zac
wow.
and the Jace picked up for Kaiser's Kennel. I mean, Jace is such a resource demanding and attention loving champion in the top lane, and they got inventive
See, a
gap
Cyan
passing.
report.
Yes, the Cyan as well. The top lane. I think this synergy here was really popular in MSI, the Vi and Ari. I don't know if you watched MSI. If you could give me
Yeah, man, a bit of it.
can give me a little bit of your thoughts on that one, the Ari Vi combination.
The Ari Vi combination, like if Bagcan comes in for the ganks to keep Ari, as you say, well, Jace looks like he's going in the mid lane, seeing that there was a Nasus pick for Kennel. So if they can keep Ari healthy and farm fed, like the gank should be easy coming because she scales well nice, and going into that should be great.
I agree with you, and the lockdown potential for the both of these, all 3 of them that have been picked up on Kaiser's Kennel.
Oh my god! Is that a Karthus pick?
Whoa.
Is that a Karthus pick for Kaiser's Kennel? That is odd. That is different. That is new.
I mean, it's completely legit. I mean, for the past couple of months.
I've seen it in solo queue being, yes, ADC, a Karthus. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing in solo queue for NA and Europe. It's been popular. It's been effective, but can they make it to use here against a Lucian Milio response from Climactic Gaming? What do you think?
I mean, it depends on the style of play that they'll be going for. I can definitely see, depending on where this Jace is going, wherever he's going, that's where the attention will be. You can see that Kaiser's Kennel are definitely going for some heavy scaling, some late game, just farm up and then, just press your buttons and they'll die. Karthus, I don't know if you've been keeping up with like Tyler One's run.
Yeah, his climb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his climb to
I've been catching him.
Yeah, I mean, Kartos was one of the main champions that he decided to play in the ADC role on his climb in EUS to go to Challenger. It's very, very, very overtuned. Very overtuned, especially when you depending on how you want to get your runes, if you're going to get the first strike or the dark harvest. But the first strike is very good. You just ult and you get free gold, you know?
Yeah.
But Climactic, on the other hand, has a very, very early game centric comp. The Lucian Milio is basically the new Lucian Nami, except Milio gives you,
Yeah.
a team wide cleanse. Like, this looks so unbalanced.
Like, I'm thinking Climactic has to be going for early game because late game, I don't think they would stand a chance because the Karthus, Nasus, and, well, even the Karma, like, they're going for early game, especially with Lucian Arivi. I think that's like their early game, definitely early game. But my thing is, like, even though Karthus has been, like, on the spot good, I'm seeing, like, Dio isn't really that much versed in Karthus. Like, this isn't one of his mains, even one of his normals. I think he has, like, most, 2 games played? Or no, like, no, I'm seeing 1 game. It's not looking good in terms of experience on the Karthus. And to hit those Qs is essential. That's what makes Karthus, because double damage on single target. So he's gonna really have to be coming good, especially with Lucian, who can dash and move all around the place.
You raise a seriously good point there. It's going to be pretty hard for any form of laning combat, but I think the Karthus might just be following in the path of the Nasus, just to farm up, get the gold, depending on if he does go first strike. Ult whoever he can, ult if they're low or close to low, get some more free gold, farm up that money, get those items, and then when he presses R, you're going to have to return back to the fountain.
That's true. But late game, Milio heal late game is disgusting. Especially if you can get the whole team with that. Like, if he can, Kaka takes at least 3 seconds before that all goes off. A lot of health can be built back in those times. And I think Vi is looking to make every lane hell, because top lane can probably hold its own, but to capitalize on how weak bot lane and mid lane is looking, I think she's going to be ganking out hell. I'm going to say probably bot lane going to get more and more ganks from Vi.
You have a seriously good point there. You have a really good point there. So Kaiser's Kennel might have just set themselves up for a really terrible time down in the bot lane, double scaling with the Karma and the Karthus versus the Lucian Milio. It was going to be wanting to fight, especially with the fact that this is high level gameplay. We won't just be seeing the Vi down there, we'll be getting that Ari down there as well. Who knows if the Scion might be getting pretty inventive on ulting as he gets 6 to bot lane to 5-man them, and to push the Lucian even further forward. This might be a game that if it passes 25 minutes, I do
It's gonna look
think,
bad.
yeah, it's gonna be bad. I do think that they have just like a percentage, like a window where they have to end the game before a certain time for Climactic Gaming.
Is Jace in the top lane or mid lane?
I'm not sure who has the champion. Let me
Is
check.
Jace in the top lane or mid lane?
He's going top lane.
He's going top lane, so that means Nasus mid lane, which changes a bit for R, because is this you think this is an AP Nasus? Like, I doubt it, but like, I think it's AP Nasus, because AP Nasus does a good amount of damage.
I have no idea.
You've never run an AP Nasus? Come on, that
I mean,
Max.
when I'm trolling, when I'm trolling, I run AP
You
Nasus.
gotta run it for legit builds, man. You gotta run it for legit builds. My thing is though, like, Zac is still gonna be a good power force, because I'm seeing it on Kaiser. Kaiser is like last time. Kaiser was pretty effective on Zac, right? Like, he was pretty good with his Zac jungling. I believe he was. Jay's top lane. This actually. Well, you know what? We're in. Let's see what we can do now.
Looks like they did a switch. It looks like they sent Ravy mid lane actually, and the Nasus is going top.
Interesting. All right, let's see what they're going for. I'm seeing. Looks like everyone's going to a rose. No early game cheese.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need for it. I mean, by the side of Kaiser's Kennel, they don't really need to be going for anything too early, too drastic. I'm definitely expecting a lot of attention to be put down in this mid lane. Miggy TP does have his work cut out for him. Ravis Jace is, I mean, it's nothing as legendary as his Kled, but it's totally something to not
It's totally
take
solid.
lightly. Got
Putting
a
down a
very
ward
early
there, right?
ward.
Kind of chicken. Yeah, just to make sure that you have vision on the jungler, have the timers right.
I mean, I guess they should know that it's been a topside start for the Vi. You know, it kind of still goes closer to the game plan that we had mentioned earlier, that, you know, Vi will be going down into that bot lane, getting as much, you know, resources and time.
Oh my
during
god.
there.
Man, I'm looking at this bot lane and those Carcass pews are like, alright, you know, it's early game. I'm not gonna put too much pressure. He's getting his bearings right. Yeah.
I mean, his main objective is to farm. The wave is slow pushing into him. He might be able to just set up a freeze, go for that Twitch game plan, sit, collect the waves, and just wait until he hits his spike. You know, he doesn't need to do anything special.
Except survive. And against a Jason Milio, that's probably the most important thing he's going to have to do. Because along with the wall, like Milio's speed up can really push past what he thinks the speed of what Lucian can do.
He has quite a bit to worry about.
Case in point, half health down, and that's just the first engage. Like here's Vi.
That's a brilliant trade. So Vi is going for a gank on the mid lane, but he's able to, you know, walk it off, throws out an emote. Bot lane's gotten prior, they're moving into the jungle. Nothing there, maybe they get some vision down. Find out where the top is.
Yeah, setting out vision, making sure they have every idea of where he could possibly be.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, so far it's still going pretty normal. I mean, that trade in the bot lane is going, you know, that trade was horrendously, you know, huge onto the Cartus. He definitely has his work cut out for him.
Yeah, just a small goal lead so far from on team. It's Kaiser's Kennel, yeah. Small team, like, surprised me for a small goal lead on their side, but it's coming back up. So Nasa so far for his farm, let's see how much he's got. He should be focused on just queuing right now, because he's just late game.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need to do anything particularly special.
Just keep it calm, cool, stick to his lane, keep everything ready. Because, you know, we have Zach clearing out that scuttle. I'm recalling now. I'm not gonna gank mid lane, just gonna keep everything nice. Alright. So what do you think next? Who do you think the first dragon is gonna? Who do you think should prioritize the first dragon?
I mean, first dragon, in my opinion, is not nearly as important as it's made out to be. I mean, if you can get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I think the objective that spawns at 8 minutes, the Rift Herald's a lot more important in shaking and changing the game. I would definitely, if I was on Kaiser's Kennel, I'd definitely be looking for that Herald who looks like a trade is going down into the bot lane. Lucian dashes forward. Karma uses the root, pushes them off.
Shield from the Karma, nice. Karma is doing God's work there, keeping Lucian off of Karthus. Chain, hook, and a shield. She is doing beautiful stuff.
Beautiful stuff indeed. I'm at 5 minutes and 13. I think I'm ahead of you.
Oh, you are ahead of me. It's a bit. Yeah, man, I was at 5-8. There we go.
Let's sync up 5:24.
5:25.
Right. So the first dragon of the game is the Hex dragon. As I said, nothing too big. You know, nothing to really split.
Looks like the bot lane looking to do some. What's that gonna do?
Go in here.
They haven't seen him.
I don't really think he can do much. The wave is pushing out.
It's pushing towards,
Unless Lucian dashes forward, not much he can do.
Oh,
but Lucian to the forward, he's trying to get a kill. Forces out the flash.
Backed out. Look like it cast a cursed him. Like, are you predicted the Lucian energy?
I mean, he's playing correctly, so that's what you would expect him to do, you know.
And probably up to million to put down some wards. I bet he's gonna put down some wards now.
Looks like there might be a gank going in. The Vi flashes forward. Ooh, the incredible sidestep on the charm.
Ooh, that was beautiful to watch. That was beautiful to watch from Revy Demon. Clearing out, wait, not Revy. Yeah, Revy.
Yeah, that's Revy.
Clearing out
Yeah.
and dodging that Ari charm. That was just, that was spectacular. That was French kiss.
Watching the chickens. Vi might have bitten off a bit more than she can chew. Top lane comes down.
I don't think so. There's nothing to stop her. Like, Nasus is too far to slow her, and Ari is right there. So, if they're smart, they'll stay back, which they did.
Yeah. But that was a pretty good setup. Did he get his flash? His flash is down, so they can definitely.
They did get his flash.
It's going to be pretty hard for a Jace to not push the waves, so they'll definitely be back. Big objective coming up in the next minute. Looks like there's some prio in top lane. Jace is TPing back down to mid lane. I can see where Vision's being put down for the Rift Herald.
A lot of pinging going down from Idols Kendall. Not seeing. Oh, now that's there. Taking up the blue. Starving the jungle. Clever move.
Definitely.
Making sure that Zach is going to be definitely underpowered coming the late game.
I think they've gotten the scuttle for the top side on the side of Kaiser's Kennel. They're definitely putting down priority. Looks like Vi might be going in for a gank and moves forward. He's altering down the Karthus. Exhaust is used to force him off, but Karthus is forced to back. Might be a play for them.
Yeah, Lucian not taking any quarters. He's like really good. Like, I don't think they're ready for how aggressive this Lucian is.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely look. You can just look at the CS numbers and you can just feel the aggression from there.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
20 plus CS diff. Both of them are backing now. They might be heading top side. I mean, that's what I would do. Heading top side, get that Herald and see if we can put it down either in the bot lane or in the mid lane. See pings going down from Kaiser's Kennel onto the Dragon. Might be them making a trade of objectives, but I don't see them pathing top side from Climactic. They're not putting that much pressure on priority on the Herald.
And alright, we're finding some jungle play here. Alright. Yeah, claimed and not much.
Looks like the first dragon might be secured by Kaiser's Kennel.
Kaiser's Kennel. Zach making sure there are at least some points going over to his team.
Most definitely. I do think the play there that would have been better for Climactic Gaming would have been to just go and get the Herald. Herald's still so much more valuable.
Yeah, seeing as how Sion is pushed over, there is a ward over there, but you know, I'm pretty sure Vi and Ari can push out the Jace with no flash. He wouldn't be that much of a contender, but Zach over here in the darkness. Looks
Who's like gonna Zach, yeah, he's at that ward, that spot on the wall.
Vi probably did too much.
They did see her.
Yeah,
coming into
the
boat.
Vi bit off. Vi a bit too cheeky there.
Drop the root, that goes in with the ultimate. Ooh. First blood.
Now kill the kill, you know, I'm pretty sure he was trying to save that for bot lane, but he got to kill someone.
Yeah, first blood at 10 minutes. Double buffs going over to the Karma. Lucian still dashes forward. He's pressuring the
that's a
Karthus flashes
flash coming out from the Karthus.
I'm not sure how I feel about Karthus taking Dark Harvest.
I play Karthus a lot and I get it. Cause Dark Harvest in late game, once all they stack up, cause he's at, let's see how much stacks he's at right now. He's at 31 stacks.
He's at 1 stack for Dark Harvest, bro.
First for Dark Harvest?
Yeah, he's at 1
stack. Now he's attacking Ultimate Hunter. He's at 31 stacks for Dark Harvest and 31 and 1 stack for Ultimate Hunter.
No man. Look at
Am I wrong?
No, you're wrong, man. It's on.
Oh, yo, no, I'm wrong. You're right. You're right. You're right. He's at 1 stack for Dark Harvest. Damn. All right. So, all right. I'm saying this way. It's more effective in ARAM and mid lane, where you have more people to use it against. Right now, he's being pressured so bad by the Lucian that he can't get his stacks off. Cause the stacks equal cooldown and damage. And right now, he's just gonna pray. He has to pray his whole team can get everyone else low enough so he gets his stacks off of when he ults. Cause otherwise than that,
Nasus might be able to turn onto the Jace. The Zac jumps in, pulls both of these teammates together. A kill goes over for every demon. They've taken out the Vi. Karthus
here's Karthus.
ultimate doesn't take anyone
Not
down.
doing anything.
Dash away. Zac is going forward. I guess he still has the passive.
He has his ult, but that was probably the best move. He knew what he was doing. He had his passive up, and he had Jace right there to keep everything. A good fight, I'd say, by Kaiser's Kennel. Wow, 3 kills right in that one fight, and priority for Herald. That's looking good.
There's no one that can stop that now. That Herald's theirs. It's like, yeah, Ravy was a bit greedy there. Shutdown goes over to the Vi.
Oh, Jace, come on, man. Why? What you? All right, let's hope that was just distraction. Let's hope that was your plan, because that's true. I don't see Vi going towards the Herald, so you should be fine.
I don't think that was the plan.
I'm hoping. Let's hope it.
I don't think that was the plan. It's very good that they got the Herald though. So I'm expecting to see this Herald come down in the mid lane. Put the Jace even further forward. He's gotten his first item, the Eclipse.
This Lucian is just looking scarier by the second.
Lucian has his Kraken Slayer though. Ooh.
Yeah. Lucian not playing around.
Karthus is starving. Trying to get his
That's all you have to be. You gotta have a certain playstyle.
Yeah, I mean, we had already talked about it from draft that, you know, there's only so much and no more he could do.
Look at that bravery. Look at that no fear of the tower, bro. What do you do, Karthus? What are you gonna do? He's dashing on the tower just to kill you, and all you can do is slow and run. It's not your day, my guy. It's not your day at all.
Not at all. He just has to sit and farm. That's the only job he can have right now. Just sit and farm like the Nasus.
Yeah, but speaking of the Nasus, he's getting pushed in. Like, that Saiyan is doing work. He is just like, man. That Demon Shade is, he's doing pretty, I wouldn't say damage, but he's pressuring him so hard. So there's only thing he can do is stay under tower and farm.
Yeah, that's the only thing he can do. I mean, as we discussed earlier, here's the Herald going down in the mid lane and they're rotating onto the Dragon. What a beautiful set of plays. I mean, plates are already down now, so it's not as much value.
More of a distraction while they go ahead and complete this Dragon. But guys coming in. Cyan coming.
Ooh, the train.
Oh, but they cleared off. Probably they heard that scream. Yeah, they know what's going on. Alright, Cyan out there making sure no one takes his Dragon. And teleporting right back up the top lane. Just to say, hey, you missed me.
That's
back again.
Trying to take that tower. Did he ult to try and take the tower? That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. But the fact is that he's ulting and he, like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Like, that's...
Having quite a bit of a trade here. Looks like there might be a gank going down into the bot lane.
Oh my god, are they behind the tower? Christ,
they're going in onto the Karma.
Bot lane.
Miller used the ultimate Karma when is going for his ulti. He picked up Dark Harvest out there, chasing the Miller down. Jace might be picking up his third kill here. Zac jumps in. And Jace
so said, so done.
Oh my god.
That was funny that Ari drive by on that Karthus. Like just right in, like ulting, use the what's the item name again?
Glacial Everfrost.
Glacial Augment, yeah. No, not Glacial Augment, the Everfrost. Slow kill, instant death. Pushing out the really?
Down.
That was like shut the hell up, boy, with your ult. I'm just like, quick. Oh, that was beautiful. That was nice. Alright. So the kills are looking towards Kaiser's Kennels, but the lane and the plot is going towards Climactic. Well, with a tower down, mid lane tower down for Climactic Gaming, it's looking to be Kaiser's game actually. They're up on gold, they're up on kills, I think I may get my underdog story.
Maybe. I mean, it's just one game out of a best of 5, man.
Just one game. Just one game.
It doesn't get too far.
But, you know, I have the mindset I'm seeing they're going for. They're going for the late game plays because so far their Nasus is, let's see how much farm Nasus is at. Nasus is at 114, still less than top, mid, and actually all the lanes other than support and jungle. But you know, slow game. You go for slow games. That Jace damage is not to be played around with.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing around the Jace primarily. I mean, we discussed it in draft. They're playing around the Jace. Zach and the rest of the team are trying to get this Jace as fed as possible. You know, he's gotten the first tower gold for himself. He got like 2 plates. He's on 4 kills. He's on his second item. Jace is very, very far ahead. If there's a means that I see where Climactic Gaming could be able to get themselves back into this game, is to definitely take that Jace out first. I mean, they have the lockdown of the Vi and the Ahri. That shouldn't be so much of a problem. You just point and click, dash in, and then charm him once that other ult's done. You know?
I mean, they do have the lock-in, but then there's also Zac. Like, I don't think they really thought how much Zac would do, because it's not even damage, it's just how the utility that Zac provides that's really effective in making the kills available for all his... Oh! I shudder every time I see that Jace Q5. Oh man, I should hurt, man. That hurts so much, so good. But, and not just having the level advantage here over the Scion. And see, the
damage is coming in.
Okay, Nasus.
That's
okay,
the Divine Thunder, man.
We see you going for that. Yeah, I think Nasus was smart just to like take it. Yeah, Scion can do nothing now. Getting a bit cheeky there.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably just preparing for the turret. Climactic Gaming is rotating their bot lane towards the top side though. Looks like there might be a gank going in onto the Ahri. Vi is also here though. It's a 2v3 though. The flash comes in, he drags and pulls him together. The charm lands onto the Karma. Karma just walks it off while a fight's going in onto the top lane. Climactic rotated their bot and giving a kill over to the Lucian. That's crazy. But
kill over there on the Nasus. Like, having a great time. Oh, there's Jace being killed. What can he... Oh my god. Ult, what can he do? No damage? Oh, that's cheating. That's not fair. Lucian coming in to help his team out of nowhere. That being just a bit too late. Coming in with the ult, trying to distract. Can Karma do any damage? Not enough, but Ahri is coming in. Ooh.
Charm was beautiful.
Charm was beautiful. Keeping her team alive. Zac trying to do as much as he can, but running away because end of the day, he's just a poor jungle. And yeah, against the Ahri, he doesn't have enough health. Yeah, there we go. Damn. Ahri being effective with the charm.
Yeah, completely. Yo, did you see that layer of CT just now, man?
Oof, oof. It was beautiful to watch.
It was really good.
This is a fight between early and late game. This is the mid game now. This is where everything, this is 20 minutes. This is where everything matters. So either Kaiser's Kennel can clutch up and stay in that late game because Nasus still up there getting his farm. Nice Kennel minion, by the way, Nasus. And then, you know, but then there's also Climactic Gaming pushing to kill them as fast as they can. And, you know, they're doing a good job at it. They're catching up in kills. 7 to 10 right now. There's 3 more and they're even. Farm is what, 500? Or yeah, around 500 difference or less? No, around 5,000. I'm not good at the numbers.
And don't sweat it, man. I think they're going to be putting in some focus onto this dragon. However, Baron is up.
But then Jace is in the area. Just reminding, but no vision.
Yeah, there's nothing Jace can do. He can just shoot and then do nothing else.
Yeah.
Second dragon goes over to Climactic Gaming. Looks like it might.
Now they start to matter. Now they're getting important. We have let's see, Cloud Dragon so far, as well as the Nasus.
Looks like they might be good doing a rotation. Nasus.
Oh,
he does take on the turret. Ultimate's landed. Lucian dashes forward, uses the culling. He's trying to ghost away, but it's not enough. A real Chad picks up his 4th kill of
I
the
think
game.
I'm a bit. Oh, Jason the bot lane, Karma coming to help. Are facing some difficulty there. Clearing out the minions, so Jace can't push anymore. Alright, Karthus. Alright, it's looking like a good game. Games are there. Let's see, objective wise, looks like Kaiser's Kennels is pushing up more. They're going for that bot lane. Jace going for some farm, clearing out those minions easy as pie. So good to see. Gonna get that tower, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, big fire. Yeah, man, no problem for that tower. Looks like they're postering up for Baron, or maybe just putting some vision around it.
I mean, all eyes are supposed to be on the Baron. It's the most important thing on the map right now. Ooh, the charm lands onto the Jace. An incredible trade.
Ooh, look at that damage.
Like
a lot of things going down at the bot lane. I'm a bot lane in Baron. A lot of people coming around. Oh, a bit too Zach caught out. Can't escape. Yeah, that will be the Karthus providing shelter with his slow wall.
Ooh, the Vi ultimate goes down onto the Nasus. They're following up with the Lucian. The entire team is there. Nasus is trying to see if he can trade a kill, but Lucian picks up his 5th kill of the game.
Oh, wow. Zach going in on that Milio.
Trying to see what can be done here. He pulls them together. Lucian is trying his best. He takes down the Karthus. He dashes away from the Zac, but the Karthus tries to take him back to the Shadow Realm. Fight continues. Sion is trying to keep them off. Ari.
One touch from the Sion. One touch from the Sion. Boots.
Ari gets collapsed on you. Should be able to get a kill, but no, she isn't. A complete ace.
Ace over. Alright, like I said before, it's gonna be that Zac, it's gonna be that Jace, and Karthus coming in for that late game damage. And let's not dismiss cute girl swag, providing shields, slows, and damage. Like this is I think they did a good pick here. I think, yeah, the only problem I can see so far is Nasus getting caught out too early. Like I can just imagine how much damage Nasus would be if he just stayed alive for some of these team fights. But thank God for Revi and everyone else doing good to keep everyone else alive and clearing that ace. I kept catching them out again, but Milio pushing them back. Man, that Baron is the vision goal. Surprisingly, no vision in the Baron pit itself. So both teams don't really know what's going on. Vision in the river.
All eyes are still on the Baron. You know, everybody is still trying to get their vision down around that objective. Looks like there might be, you know, the jungler is up there, the top lane is up there. I'm definitely expecting that the next possible pick, the next misstep, is going to be the Baron for either team.
And like I said, we're approaching 25 minutes now, so this is where you said that this is the key moment of, you know, do or die. So Baron, as you said, Baron is the moment. If you think if Climactic Gaming gets the Baron, they're gonna push the end or just push to get some objective, because right now they're like what? Mid tower is still standing. They have 2 turrets. Well, here we go. They just cleared one on the bot side. Looks like Sion heard me talking and just shut me up. Nasus.
It's like a fight's going on here. The calling is used. Karma is pretty low, but it does not fall. Sion is coming in.
Does not fall.
Sion just used the ultimate. Dragon is about to spawn in a few. It's like everybody's.
Nasus the only one on the side lane. You think that's smart for him to be right there, seeing as how Dragon is right there about to spawn?
Yeah, I mean he's on the side of the map where the objective is, so I think he'll be fine. Looks like an engage is going in onto the Karthus. Lucian dash.
Oh my god!
But he's immediately shut down by the Jace. The ultimate follows up, picking up the Milio by the Karthus. Zap jumps in to try and get some more. Beautiful picks by Kaiser's Kennel. But it looks like they're not even done. The Jace goes in onto the Vi. Zach jumps in as well. The kill is picked up by the Nasus. Nasus is coming from the infernal pits of hell for these guys.
Bro, like,
that's Baron. That's Baron.
That's Baron. That's what Ravi was like, hey yo guys, we're doing this. Like, shut down that Lucian. I think Karthus was a good sacrificial lamb right there. He caught himself out because with Karthus with death, you have a whole game available. He can slow them, he can ult, and he can do damage. Creating that opening for Lucian to just die from that Jace, and yeah, clean up from Zac and everyone else. And there's Baron. This was a beautiful pick. It's looking like the dogs are doing their duty.
I completely agree. The game might be getting closer to being closed out by the side of Kaiser's Kennel. They've gotten the Baron. I mean, if you look at the items that he's had, Karthus is picked out. I don't think he has the ultimate. But Zack follows up. He pulls them together. Ari is trying to dash away, but Ravi flashes on top of her. Ari is taken down, and this drag goes over the team of Kaiser's Kennel. They are on blood.
Kennel is not playing around. Like I told you, Karthus just being that sacrificial lamb to make sure that everyone intentional. Like I think, like probably Climax should stop going for the Karthus, cause that's his bait. Cause every time you kill the Karthus, it's like you die right after. It's like chess. You kill the pawn, and then a knight comes and kills you right after. Just leave the pawn alone, my guy.
I think you might be giving Karthus a bit too much credit. He's just genuinely getting caught out.
Look, it's effective. If it works, then this is the plan. This was the plan all along, and I'm going with them.
Alright, I guess we can work with that. But he's just genuinely getting caught out, man. His face is he's making eye contact with Ari for no reason.
No, but they're getting caught out, and they're getting caught out in a smart area. Because he gets caught right where everyone is, so they can follow up. And right in the middle, Sign coming with that all doing some damage.
Line tries to get onto the team. Jace on the shielding from the Karma keeping Jace alive. Nasus is 1v3ing in the backline. The calling comes out, but it's just not enough. Sion is reaped like a minion. Man! Oh my god.
I take back my talk. This was a late game fight. They knew it all along that Karthus was like, fam, I'll die all game, early game. Surrender? Damn, bro. That's a GG. That's a GG easy. That's not even a well played, my guy. Y'all got wrecked. Damn, 25-12. That's a first. I've never seen a surrender in a game before. That's a damn.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much over. That last
That was
fight.
over, but
that last fight was their only option. I like that they put all of their energy and focus in trying to take down the Jace. I mean, that should have been what they've been going for. You were saying that they shouldn't be going for the Karthus. I look at it now and I'm saying I agree with you. They should have been going for the Jace. Take out that Jace first, and it should be a better fight.
I told him that, like, when you play Karthus, you're always bait. Like, what if he had Zonya's? Like, you're just there for people to kill you. Because once you die, you're extra damage. And you can ult afterwards. Like, fam, like, yo, that Jace, that Zack. It's not even just the Jace, it's the Zack. Because the Jace can die quick, but the Zack tankiness, giving that utility and that space for the Jace to come in and just wipe them out. And let's not forget E-Girl Slag. Like, she provides shield, she provides damage. Like, this was a good team. I ain't gonna lie. This was a solid team. A solid team that took Climactic Gaming and they whipped them. You got beat. Y'all got rabies. Y'all gonna die. Ain't no treatment for this. But first game, though. First game. Let's see what happens. They're coming hard. They're coming heavy.
All right, guys. So that was game one. Kaiser's Kennel taking the first game of Climatic Gaming. There's going to be a side selection. I'll hear what the teams will pick, and we'll get things going. How was that opener for you guys? You were very excited about how the game turned out. It seemed. Did it go according to what you guys expected, or I guess there's some upsets?
It's a bit of both, because like as Zuva predicted, it's gonna be 3-1, and this is the one, so technically it's gonna be his 3 next. But like this underdog story, I didn't predict how damaged. I thought Karthus would be wiped out. I ain't gonna lie. But man, that late game, that Zack, that was a good game. That surrender, man, that's gonna be like y'all, that's gonna be talking point for days. Like it's a good game. It was fun.
So where did you think Climatic Gaming went wrong in that game? Or was it all Kaiser's Kennel doing?
I mean, I personally do think that some of the dives that they had, they were trying very hard to pressure the bot lane. Some of the dives that they had were just botched, and it kind of destroyed them. They were able to swing. Where was that fight? I think it was either around top lane. They were able to get a really good fight around there, and they could have probably put more pressure towards the Baron, because Baron was soon to spawn. But They weren't able to do that. I guess it's not just that easy. I think there's also a big skill issue, or at least a skill gap between the two mid laners. Because there are things that I would have expected from the Ari, but I'm not going to be able to get it because of where the Ari is in on a level of skill. Because the Vi Ari combo, if you have a carry, that carry is not living through any team fight against that kind of combo. But I didn't get to see enough of that, and I'm hoping that they will be able to get that again in future games and see if they can do a better job.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, get the players ready for the next game. Stick around, guys. Don't go nowhere. We're not going far. We're just taking a quick little break to get some things started out while the players prepare for their next match. All right. Say quickly, we'll be right back. Stick around, don't go nowhere.
Young dog and I talking. You know once in the shine, don't vex when you get married. Me nah make trouble stress my brain. Cut checks me, I cut to the chase. Start never second hand, never second hand, never stopping for a second, talking up on the line. Look a jump and sound, I go try and make statements. Don't test my patience.
Look left, look right. And I come with a hook right. Hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a
Alright, everyone, thank you so much for sticking around with us. You just saw Kaiser's Kennel take down Climatic Gaming to lead the series 1-0. So as we get ready for game 2, we're just gonna take a little time to talk a bit about what we just saw in the previous match and what Climatic Gaming will need to do to probably get back in the game and take a game off Kaiser's Kennel, and also what Kaiser's Kennel can also do to ensure that they continue to win. So Zufu, over to you. What do you think? What changes you anticipate in the next game?
I mean, a lot of things were really unspoken about, especially about the draft on the side of Kaiser's Kennel. They got a lot of comfort. They got the Zach, they got decent scaling bot lane. Calric got his Nasus. I mean, Ravy was on his Jason mid lane. So it was a lot of comfort for them, especially the Zach. I think Kaiser's middle name should be Zach at this point. As you know, his gank pathing is inventive. He's very, very good at finding those carries. I mean, I do think that there was a lot of positional errors on the side of Climactic, because I feel like Lucian, he has no choice but to dash forward, but sometimes he's like in their face sometimes, and Zac is just there to just pulling him in and ult him, and he's basically just dead off of Zac damage alone, you know?
Yeah.
So
all right, so just to kind of go back over the bans for the previous match, no ADC was banned in there. So I don't know if Lucian Milio is a thing right now. I normally used to seeing Lucian Nami in the back lane, Zeri Lulu. I'm not used to seeing the Lucian and the Milio. So maybe some changes needed there. The other thing I wanted to say too is that there were 2 support bans towards Rook, and I think Ty's Gragas was banned, and the 2 top lane bans. So for the previous tournament, we only saw Demon Shade on either Arn or Malphite. So pushing him down the queue to have him default to a Cyan was probably also a very good strategy and pick and ban from Kaiser's Kennel. So yeah. Let's see what else they will do in the upcoming game. So that was your take on it, Zufu. Liga Hero.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Because when I saw those 2 support bans, I was like, all right, that's a bit targeted. I might want to spread it out some more. And especially allowing that Zach to come through. Like, as Lucas said, Zach is like the mainstay. Like, he just be putting in God's work, not only with the health, damage, and utility, but, just making those plays to give Bravi that damage that he needs to do to kill everyone. So, if they're smart, which I'm pretty sure Climax is, we're going to see a Zach ban. We're going to see possibly less support bans and maybe something directed mostly towards. I'm guessing they're gonna ban out mostly Ravy, as he was devious in that last game. So him and Jungle God Kaiser are probably gonna face most of the bans.
And do you think the Carsus was impactful on that previous game?
I think it was impactful in that he was bait for the other team and they took it. So he by himself he doesn't do much damage, but because he was there every time and he just looked like easy bait, they just went in for him. And by the time they went in, the team followed up right behind him, doing enough damage for him to just ult and claim easy lives. Like if he ever rise by himself, he never 1v1 anyone or everything. He was always at the back of a team fight. After he's dead, he ults and picks up his kills. So I mean, he was effective. He did what he was supposed to do and he got the win for his team. So yeah.
All right, so we're looking for this draft to probably have a Zach ban, some ban going towards Ravy. Probably gonna see more bans towards the support of Climatic Gaming. But what picks are we expecting to see? If those champions are banned, what do you think? Like Ravy would default to? What do you think? Zach Kaiser would default to if that's what happens.
I mean, a lot of it is just going to come down to how the draft shapes up. I do think that the current identity of Kaiser's Kennel is everybody else scale. Rave gets the most agency. He gets the Jace, he gets the things that need resources that are going to have a lot of priority because his positioning is immaculate. His play and understanding of the game is obviously pretty high level. So they're going to be trying to give him as much agency, not to take anything away from the rest of his team. But they gave them a scaling top to California. They gave a scaling bot lane to Young Dio and Cute Eagle Swag. And that worked for them. They gave a lot of agency to Kaiser and Ravy, and it looks like that mid jungle duo is definitely going to be an issue for the side of Climactic Gaming. On the side of Climactic Gaming, though, I do think do what you're doing with the bot lane. I don't think what they're doing with bot lane is bad, but they just need to be, I don't know if careful is the word, because I don't think they played necessarily bad, especially when they were trying to dive the Karthus and the Karma. But it was just unfortunate. They did the dive didn't work, and it just kind of turned things on its head one way for them.
All right, and someone in the chat is saying that they should draw pressure and burn enemy sums and spells. I guess that's what he's saying. Saying Calric was the real carry because he drew pressure and burn enemy sums and spells. Yeah, that Nasus was surprising to see. I don't know if it will be allowed back into the game. But we're going through pro drafts and then we will finalize or see what the final picks will be. And probably this time we will see the same formation where Calric is top lane and Ravy is in the mid. But we'll see if there are any more changes as it relates to how that layout goes. Right. So we did have a raffle running in the chat. I honestly don't see any entries. So guys, if you're in the chat, press exclamation mark raffle to enter the raffle so that we can give away that Domino's pizza coupon. So just before we get into the next game, we're going to go ahead and draw the raffle. So you probably have about a minute or so to get your raffles in. So I see quite a few persons getting theirs in right now. So hurry up and get it done before time is up. So we did do a prediction for the previous match where 99% of the persons predicted Climatic Gaming and only 1% predicted Kaiser's Kennel. So we're gonna do that prediction again.
Bet that person shows money.
See. Then we'll see what the final outcome will be. So I guess we'll give them until draft pick is over to get their picks in. All right. So here we go. Predictions are on. The teams are finalizing their picks, and then we're gonna get into the game. All right. So we have 6 persons in the raffle, and we have 16 people watching. So hurry up and enter the raffle as we're about to close it shortly. All right. Somebody give me a drum roll. All right, so we have closed the raffle, and the winner is going to be picked right now is... Nope, cannot be. That was just me demonstrating how it's done. And the winner is Cayuga Reincarnate.
Hey, congrats.
Congratulations.
Good stuff.
Send us a whisper and we'll send over your Domino's coupon. All right, so just as that one ended, we are starting a new one right now. So go ahead, exclamation mark and raffle to enter the raffle. And we are in the final phase of the pick and ban pro draft. And then we'll get the teams going. Predictions are also in chat. So best of luck to the teams. And we will turn things over to you shortly to take us through this exciting best of 5 series. Climactic Gaming is down 0-1. Kaiser's Kennel is trying to see if they can get to 2, as well as Climatic Gaming trying to see if they can get 1 in. How this next one will go, only time will tell. So over to you guys, and good luck.
All right, thank you. And we haven't had any bans yet, but I'm expecting a change in this draft. I'm expecting to see that Zap ban come in. I'm expecting to see them get Kaiser's Kennel off of their comfort picks. Freshman comes in first.
Fresh, Rael. Are we gonna see a repeat? Is there gonna be a blitz ban after this?
I mean, most likely, I don't see. They have no reason to let that thing through. Rook
That's
three.
true. Yeah. Are we gonna see a Zach ban now?
I hope so. I hope so.
No, the support for support. Don't be baiting. Zach Raja. All right. All right. They got the
Carthus ban.
Carthus off.
I completely agree with this ban. Carthus makes up
Yeah, I get
too
that.
much for this guy mispositioning and having
And
too
that's the
much
free kills.
right.
Okay.
Cho'Gath Gragas. I mean, Gragas ban makes sense. We don't want Ty on any comfort, and especially with the fact that the Gragas is
Allowing him to be on the Jace again, Ravi. And here's the Zach ban. Oh, sorry, that's a pick. Malfights. Okay.
I mean, the Jace first pick is
Luka.
that is beer
Mal.
face and disgusting.
All right. I'm seeing damage for damage, tank for tank on both sides. It seems pretty good, even.
Ooh, the Ornn.
Ornn. So that's probably a Maokai jungler or Maokai support.
I'm expecting it to be jungle. Maokai jungle is so potent, man.
Yeah.
But I am really liking how, Team Climatic Gaming's camp is forming currently. It is going to be hell for whatever ADC Young Dio ends up picking, because there's going to be so many different ways of getting onto him to take him down. The Nico and the Silas man. I think the Silas man was excellent. Silas would have been an issue.
Interesting ban for the susness. Yes, ban, all right. But no Zach ban. Why? Is it?
I mean, the jungle's already been picked. The jungle's already been picked. I don't think QT Girl Swag is going to play Maokai support. Maokai jungle is a lot better.
I mean, you never know. But I agree. More likely you're gonna pick up a nice basic support provide. There we go. The Seraphine.
Ooh.
The damage, health, and the annoyance. All in one champion.
Heal. I mean, the Zaya.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of combat and really great synergy. Rook's Rakan is really good. Rakan overall right now is pretty strong. Back in I think about a month ago, I was spamming a lot of Rakan. I have like a 80% win rate on it now, so it's very strong. But on the side of Kaiser's Kennel, their comp is scary. This comp is scary because the Cassiopeia has so much self-peel with the miasma, with all of the different means of slowing and kiting back, especially
Slow
with
poison.
right.
Let's see how much CC we have. We have Seraphine slow, Cassiopeia slow, Orin knock up, Maokai stun and slow, and Jace with the damage. Versus on Climatic, we have Malphite knock up, Wukong knock up, Annie stun and slow, Zaya and Zaya doesn't do damage, and Rakan. They're pretty evenly matched. They each have like 4 members of each team has a stun, slow, or knock up. So it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you, especially with the amount of hard engage that climatic gaming is going to be bringing towards this kind of a game. I mean, that Rakan, can you just imagine Rakan ult, Malphite ult, followed up by Wukong, and Annie hasn't even done anything yet. You're already dead.
Yeah, man, that was just a close thought. Everybody just jumping in one time. Yeah, man, that would be a bad day. That's if it can be done though.
Yeah. That's what I was going to come with. Like, the only issue is because of the nature of Climatic Gaming's team that forces them to go forward. They have a lot of tools on the side of Kaiser's Kennel to, want them to go forward. Cassiopeia wants you to be looking into her eyes. Like, come on, man. Seraphine wants you to be. Seraphine wants you
right
to
in
listen
front
to
of
the
her.
music.
Everyone wants you to do it, so and it's gonna be hard not to, because I mean, even for any ult, you can't turn your back on ult. You gotta face forward. Wukong ult,
Yeah.
you gotta like Malphite ult. Come on, my guy. Like everyone's like, hey, come towards us, and then it should be good. Who do you think is gonna be the most effective jungler here? Because we have Maokai jungle versus what's that? Wukong jungle.
Yes. It's Wukong jungle.
Yes. So what do you think? Who do you think is gonna be the one to look out for in terms of gaps?
I personally, so disclaimer, Mokai is one of my favorite champions. I play a lot of Mokai. I definitely do think that champion has too much agency to still be in this game. The ultimate from Mokai in any objective fight is it's too much, and it depends on the build path as well. I am actually expecting him to probably just go tank, but if he does decide to build the demonic ascension, I don't remember the exact name of the item, demonic something at the start item that builds and brings the burn and the grievous wounds from the saplings. It's going to be terrible. You're not going to want to face check any bush. It gives vision. It slows you down. It's incredible disengage, especially against a camp that wants to engage. The only way where I see that Climatic Gaming's very linear kind of a style of fighting does work out for them is if they get really inventive pathing with how they're going to fight. They're going to need some flanks. They're going to need some very good flanks. They're going to be able to catch out any of these carries, the Jace or the Cassiopeia.
All right, makes sense. Makes sense. It's gonna be great. Oh, getting it. Hey, let's see. Jungle. All right, who do you give this game to? Final thoughts.
I mean, personally, the way the drafting is set up, it does look like it's in favor of Kaiser's Kennel. I do think it might be. Their game plan is pretty linear. Farm, scale, give Ravy the agency again, and then just wait until these guys come into you. If they are able to take out the Cassiopeia, it's going to be problematic to fight against this Maokai ultimate. These saplings. We are thinking about the Seraphine ultimate as well. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be very challenging for the side of Climatic Gaming. The only way where I do see where they will be able to get away with having a hard engage comp against a disengaged kind of a comp like Kaiser's Kennel is if they are going to just try and just play for the bot side again. I'm expecting to see that Annie flash stunning this Cassiopeia as she gets level 6. I don't even want to see the stun use mid lane any at all. That Cassiopeia should be getting all of these stuns. Especially the fact that she's relatively immobile. Should be getting all of these stuns. So I'm expecting it to go similar game plan as the last game. Bot lane pressure for Climatic Gaming, mid lane pressure for Kaiser's Kennel. I will see who will be able to pull it off better to be able to spiral into, a better game. I want to see them go for the Heralds more earlier. As that thing is up, you should be there. It's a very, very important objective. It's more important than Drake. Get the Herald.
All right, let's see which team listens to you first and goes for the Herald. So far, minions just reaching the middle of each lane, so basic farming, nothing really, no trade, so to say.
Yeah, I mean, just some basic farming. We are able to see that both junglers started on the opposite side of the map, so you can see where. Oh, looks like
Oh,
engages.
I can't go in. Seraphine, I guess panic using her move.
Yeah, that could have been a really dreadful trade. I think she might have just been going for Kaisa possibly. Not Kaisa, Zaya. You can see where the Wukong is doing.
It's pretty interesting that they keep going for APCs instead of ADCs. Like, it seemed to work for them last game, so I guess they're gonna keep on, see if it works for them.
Yeah, I mean, I think the reasoning behind it is just as comfort. I think that's probably just what young Dio is more comfortable on. I believe he is actually a mid laner and not necessarily an ADC. So, these champions that he has picked are pretty good in the role of APC. I mean, if Cass is banned next game, he probably just pick Veigar and
next mid laner. Like just like the first game though, like pressure being put on the team Kaiser's Kennel.
Who looks like
APC versus ADC.
Oh,
flash wow, yeah.
Forward, the roots pulled off onto the Maokai, but the Wukong comes in trying to.
Not gonna flash, just gonna push the side. All right.
I mean, Maokai.
Good follow up from the team. From Climatic Gaming. Come up and save their Annie, because Annie looked to be in big trouble a while ago.
She did. I mean, maybe they didn't have enough. I would have said they maybe didn't have enough damage, but the wave was pretty big as well, so it was quite the challenging fight to have. And it did end up having Maokai being down.
Was that worth the flash? I mean, I guess it was for you, but Rakan here just, making sure his jungler has, I guess, a leash.
Yeah, that's some agency from him, trying to secure the blue buff. So they're calling the top laner in as well. Maokai is pretty low, so this blue buff is not theirs. It's definitely going over to the side of Climatic Gaming. It looks like they want even more. He's going for the Grump too.
Yeah, starving them out completely. But Annie losing a lot of minions there to Jace, which, given how guys that there is at the right move, making alright. Annie back here. Rakan roaming. Rakan doing what Rakan does, roaming, level 3 roaming, making sure all his lanes getting some form of love. Zaya getting pushed back, but giving that to APC as long as she stays back on farm. She has a range advantage, so she can just stay safe.
Yeah, I mean, the wave is pushing into her. Rakan will probably be there by the time the wave the wave already crashed, but Rakan is getting himself back down into the bot lane, so they should be fine. Looks like he's taking a very aggressive kind of pathing, but they might try to collapse on him. They know he's there. They see him.
Oh, is he going for something? No, I guess, yeah. Alright, looks like mid lane or jungle and Jace. Maokai and Jace going for something maybe? No? Alright. Just shepherding to the top of the lane. Or in getting some wards in there, given how, how toxic Wukong has been stealing the bot lane farms. I'm guessing he definitely wants to have some vision on where he is throughout the day. Throughout the big day. Lane. Just 5 farms apart, surprisingly. Like Ethiopia on 31 and Zaya on 30, well 40 now actually. Yeah. I guess cause she backed. So there's that. No real item change. No one built anything. And with a dark harvest, with the
some bad trades.
Dark seal. Yeah, dark seal. She was a dark seal. She's interesting.
Very interesting. 2 items that are standing out to me though are the calls on both the Zaya and the Malphite.
And also on the Orin, the calls they give you, I believe it's 500 gold afterwards. 350 gold immediately. So I mean, It gives you 3 health per hit, so it's a good sustain in lane and
plus
damage.
it
So you
gives
don't
you
have to buy
like
the shield.
plus it gives you 1 additional gold per minion, so you get like 4 gold
Yes.
instead of 3 from your casters and stuff. So it's a pretty good farming item for
Big
these
good indeed.
these guys. Nobody is
Like
looking on
Annie.
the dragon.
I want to look at a dragon right now, but no wards being placed on the Herald either. You know, it's interesting how Annie has 14 more farm than Jace at the moment. And Malphite coming behind the Jace, looking to be cheeky.
Ooh, the ultimate
ult,
goes
but
in.
a nice flash. Got vision and got the flash. All
Yeah,
right, that's a fair trade, I'd say.
That's a challenger flash, man. That's a 200
Right? Like
frames per
Ravi
second
been
flash.
putting out these moves. That was like pinpoint 0.100 of a second. Like missed. More damage taken.
It's a 200
It will be
frames per
proud.
second flash, man. What?
Wuka again, coming in, probably trying to make use of that flashless Jace.
Possibly.
Oh, just gonna clear out
He's
jungle.
invading. Yeah.
The
The Rift Herald
come out fight
is... Ooh, looks like the Maokai
they're
and
going-
Ornn are coming down into the mid lane.
Jace must hate not having any mana right now. And the
He's
worst
getting
part, he has Tear of the
concentrated.
Goddess, so you'd think he'd have mana. That must be so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, just switch back to the hammer form and generate some mana. There we go. See, that's the difference between some better Jaces. I won't discredit Ravi, but you know, it's switching between the hammer and the blaster just to charge up when amount of mana you need.
Ooh. The
Really
engage
makes
has gone onto the Seraphine. She's flashed out.
Ooh, damage
That's
being
my
put in
blue
there by the
in place.
Cassiopeia.
Trade actually goes in favor of you know, Kaiser's Kennel. Cute Eagle swag is pretty low. They might be able to pick up the dragon here.
I think they're going for it. So all 3
You know-
members of bot lane and jungle are there.
You know,
No one contesting.
I just noticed that it's a split map actually by the junglers.
Oh,
Yeah, I just noticed that because I realized that Maokai was farming Cymactic's red buff.
and now Maokai is starting on the Herald as early as possible, as he said. No one really helping out, even though Ornn's pushed in. He could go
I
by
mean-
a helping hand, but
Yeah, I guess no need.
no pressure.
Might
Yeah,
be
no
fast
pressure on
over
this
there,
part.
you know. I wonder where he's
Okay,
going to
but-
use it. Where do you think?
Lane pressure. I would say give it to Jace so he can get the gold. Give it to Jace, give him some gold, and then just leave him. Because Ornn can slow poke and slow stay the game, but the faster you get the gold on Jace, the more damage he does quicker.
Yeah.
And but bot lane looking really pressured. 3 plates so far gone on their tower. That's the most so far on all towers. So I guess the ADC for Climactic Gaming actually, you know, focusing on objective this time and not just kills. Because 10 minutes was in the first kill of our game, right? And that was Climactic's jungler. So Wukong, all eyes on you, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to wait and see. I mean, the next major objective. So far, they've just been trading things on the map. You know, they're trading the buffs for the buffs. They're trading the grumps for the grumps.
for the
They're just
Herald.
trading stuff, you know.
I mean, Herald for the dragon.
Dragon
Yeah.
for the... Yeah, Herald for the dragon. So nothing much has happened as yet. No need for it to happen, though.
See, one thing I'm seeing different about Climactic Gaming is they have a lot of vision over in the enemy side jungle, making sure they know exactly where they are, where everyone is. As Jay still has flash down, am I right? Let's see.
Yeah, he still
His
does have
flash
flash
is
on.
off by how much seconds? He still has 80 seconds left on his flash.
Oh, that's a minute and 20.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I use mine with seconds. I don't know why.
No sweat, man. That's why it's 2 of us.
Barely missing for that Seraphine.
So it might be an all-in. Oh, it's an all-in thing. Nothing happened. Still just a lot of trading, regular farming. We might be able to see something go down, maybe at the second dragon. Going to be a little while.
Seraphine putting max points in the surround sound, trying to keep her Cassiopeia healthy. But like, I mean, given how oh, there we go, the flash. Ew, beautiful engage there by the Rakan, flashing in but doing no damage. Have to just run to the side. Beautiful engage, but to what end? I'll have to
Ooh,
say.
Seraphine uses the ultimate.
Ooh, Seraphine, perfect,
Catching
catching
both.
all three coming in. Maokai
Ooh,
coming with
will
his
Wukong be able
ult.
to escape? That they've taken down the Wukong, giving the kill
All
over to
goes up, but
Ravy.
he's gonna die. There we go, first blood. What did I say? First death, everyone looks onto the
Wait, Annie was
jungle.
here? The root comes
Annie was
in
here.
onto Annie.
Oh, teleport comes in from the top lane. Malphite Rose incoming with the ult, definitely.
Ooh, the ult.
Ooh,
That was
the
really
ult
good.
was
That killed both.
perfect. Oh wow, turned that game right around. But Mal, here's Orin. Come on, Orin, aim for the right person. They got Zaya right there, solo. Man, that was a lot. Teleports coming in from both top
Yeah,
lanes.
really good knockout. The
Ooh,
bridge is
nice.
used onto the
Aiming still. We don't play. Can you escape there from the Rakan? Wow. All right, so a lot happened in the last 2 minutes. First death coming out from the jungler of Climactic Gaming, killed by the Jace. And then Annie coming from nowhere. Did she teleport in? Where'd she come from?
Yeah, she teleported actually. It looks like she teleported.
Annie teleporting in, getting a kill on who did she kill? Damn, so much.
There's a lot.
She got 2 kills in that engage. Yeah, she got 2 kills in that engage. Jace got 1.
She killed
And
the
Seraphine
Jace.
also got a kill off.
She killed the Jace, man. She killed the
She
Jace
killed the
and the
Jace.
Cassiopeia. Yeah.
And the Cassiopeia, okay. Wow. Then Annie cleaned up. Not Annie, I mean Seraphine cleaned up. And then that was it.
Yeah, I mean, a kill did go over onto the Zaya as well. I do think that I didn't expect that fight to roll over as well as it did for the side of Climactic Gaming. I thought that was just one and done for Kaiser's panel. But they used all of their ultimates, so the follow-up, beautiful. Looks like they're preparing for the dragon though. Looks like a knockup goes in onto the Jace. They might have just caught out the Rakan. Rakan uses the quickness and he gets out, forces out the Maokai ultimate as well. Nature's Grasp.
Yeah, Nature's Grasp going in. Not doing much damage, just not doing anything effective, I guess, just pushing them back. But the dragon here probably should have saved it for that dragon.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah, ult up. And so far, who's ult up? We know that Wukong has
I
ult
think
up.
Ravy's dead. The Ignite is ticking. He's not going to be here for the dragon.
That's how much health. Wait. That is Ravi alive with 20 health, dear lord.
Yeah, that dragon is definitely going over to the side of Climactic.
Yeah, man. Climactic has all their ults up versus just Cassiopeia and Seraphine has their ult. Yeah, this is going over to Climactic. No question. All the team coming in just to make sure it's safe. And wait, Maokai, don't. Oh, Maokai.
Can you see if he can probably get a steal? Ravy has come.
Can he? Is it worth it?
Wait, where are they going? Don't they want the dragon? Where are they going?
Why would they go? Bro, what? How do you kill the dragon twice? But what? They really fell for the bait. Like Ravi being this Ravi that was 10,000 IQ. Ravi baited them out and they just took it. And wow, this is.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that play. I don't know if I agree with that play.
Nah. That's 10,000 IQ, fam. Because Ravi saw them going for the dragon, and he saw Maokai coming in right there, and said he's like, all right, I gotta pull them away from the dragon. Like it has to be like, cause he couldn't 1v1 that. Cause it's Jace. You could try to steal that with the cannon, but he went in with the hammer. Like he pulled them off purpose. Nah, man, that's IQ. I think that's IQ. And that's dumb of them to actually believe it. Like, why would you leave?
Yeah, there would have been two dragons up. What I would have definitely said is to just. I mean,
it's a Jace. It's not worth.
Jace is mispositioning. I get that. And he goes forward, stuns him. Rakan's there. Wukong, where are you going, man? Where are you going?
Wukong said, I want some.
Wukong didn't need to leave. The dragon was so low already. Just get the dragon, and you should be.
Man. Bro, that's a tilted. I would be tilted. Like, I'm glad this isn't Promo's game or anything like that.
I mean, this is bigger than Promo.
Kinda is.
This is bigger than Promo. It looks like they're posturing for the Rift Herald, the better objective, so I can live with that. That is.
16, yeah, let me go up. I'm at 1602, 1608.
1610,
it's like
1611.
Yeah, just got the Herald just went over to Wukong.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Looks like
he
they might be
making
going for a dive
Jace
here on the
coming
Annie.
down. Boom. Making
Annie running
Annie
away
using
and
her out there.
yeah, really good.
Alright, I guess I think just kill what their cause. No damage, no harmful.
I mean,
Why don't they kill the ult? Like it's right there. Just kill it so she doesn't have it again and put her on cooldown. Or is it smarter to have it up so she doesn't have the ult up?
I mean, they'd be wasting time because here's mid turret going down for them right now.
Ooh,
Yeah, waste of
quick and
time.
fast.
Ult
Wukong
goes
going with
in
the ult.
onto the Mokai flashes, Wukong flashes on top of him. A kill goes onto a real Chinese 2-0.
That Herald. That
Might be
Herald
able
doing
to
a
get
lot of
another
work.
tower.
Getting second tower. This is second tower for them. Looks like they're focusing mostly on objectives. Alright, good for you.
And look
Alright.
who's getting all of the gold. They're putting the gold onto a real Chad, onto Rook. You know, their primary carries the bot lane. They might be able to rotate top lane as well if this Orange doesn't look at his map. Like he's
And it really looks like they took their lessons from the first game and just are putting into play. Objective focus, making sure the ADC is safe.
I think there's a flank coming in onto the Jace right now.
Yeah,
Running
looks
for
like
the
he sees
alive.
it, he has his
That's a
fear.
flash. Okay, he gets out.
Meeting up
forces
with
out
the lane. Man, alright. So far 2 to 5 kills. 40, almost 56,000 in goals so far, 30,000 over to Climactic Gaming, and 2 towers for Climactic. Alright, what do you think Kansas Kennels can do to come out? Because so far, contrary to first game, no objectives on the map, 1 dragon, and their Jace is not looking too hot. Looking okay, but not as good as the last game.
I mean, it's not going to be nearly as good as the last game. If you have a Jace and the Jace is not fed, that's half a champion at that point.
Yeah, it do get rough. It do be getting rough. But you know what? I'm seeing he's on the side lane. What's he doing? Let's see what's he got in his pocket, Mr. Jace. He got Eclipse and look like he's building for he has a longsword in his pocket. So I'm guessing Manamune. Longsword plus a Tear of the Goddess. He's probably gonna need some help. I'm thinking he should probably go for a Black Cleaver. Oh, target and he knocking her up. Jace going in. She's gonna die before that teleport comes in. Wukong.
The ultimate goes onto the Jace. Jace is picked up by the Wukong. Rakan uses the battle dance to go in onto the Jace.
Ooh, lovely.
Petrifying Jace. Oh my god,
it's
on the record.
Bottling them in between all 3 of them, but damn, that tankiness from the Malphite doing God's work. Wukong doing damage as well. Xayah is walking up trying to clean up, but no one's there, nothing's there, no more kills. Alright, pretty good on, I guess that equal part, 1-1, 2 kills on each team. The jungle at the top, mid lane on top from Kaiser's Kennels, and support and mid lane from Climactic Gaming. I think in those final moments, Ravi, you saw the engage Ravi had on Malphite. Like, why didn't she just use Jace is not back? Because instead of knocking back, she engaged higher on him, like the Mercury Hammer knockback, called the Thundering Blow. Yeah. Instead of knocking him back where she could have escaped, she engaged on him, which is just my preference, but that's it.
Oh, you're talking about Annie?
Yeah, no man, the Jace when he was engaging on the Malphite, he was I think low health, and instead of knocking him back with the thunderous blow, he just went back in with the
I mean, he had nowhere to go really. I mean,
he had nowhere to go, to be honest, but
nowhere to go really. So they had to do all of his damage. And
looks like Climactic, Kaiser's Kennels going for Baron. A lot of damage on that Seraphine. Looks like they hear what's going on. They're coming in. They can't finish in time. Don't be dangerous.
Coming for this Baron. Looks like it might have just been a bait. They're collapsing in onto the fight.
Ult wasted just to stay safe. Are you going to turn back and kill them now? Ooh.
Ult used grass in, but picks up no one.
Nature's grass doing nothing, just pushing them away, I guess. But no ult on the Malphite, so that takes away his engage. So that's something at least.
Malphite is still pushing top lane.
Everyone's back and forth. They're teasing the Baron. No one really committing to anything. Carrying out wards. But, everyone's flanking. Everyone's in the area. Just someone to make the first move. And it looks to be Wukong engaging on the Malphite. Sorry, on the Maokai.
Okay,
Or
the
an
hit
outcoming
goes
through.
in. He picks it up onto
Oh,
the
knock up.
Seraphine. Seraphine is charmed. The horn knocks up the Annie, trying to take her down. The
Ooh,
incredible ult
just
by the
on the edge
Seraphine.
of that for the Seraphine catching the Annie. Jace goes in with that kill damage put out.
A real Chad is doing
Seeing more
all the
blue health
damage.
bars than red.
in the
Oh,
defense.
that beautiful Jace.
Will
Come on,
Wukong be able to
Jace.
kill this Ornn? Ornn is taken down. Wukong is still hungry for more, but he probably won't be able to
And
get
this is
anybody else.
even game. Jace could have easily killed that. Oof. This was a good game. That Jace is coming up. What is this a teleport from Jace? Yes, it is to protect that top tower. Won't be able to do so. Being taken.
The tower goes down. There's a lot of damage done there by a real
Mhm.
Chad. Was immaculate.
Real Chad being a real Chad. 206 AP farm to 140 on that Cassiopeia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not seeing much damage on the Cassiopeia in terms of build, just a Rod of Ages and a Rhylize. That's just survivability. So I mean that's good to stay alive, but in terms of a damage, like you're gonna have to put up more than that, especially with this 3-0 Xayah with Navora Quick Blade, Kraken Slayer, and boots, speed boots that is. Like yeah, it's not looking good.
I mean, that's what she's supposed to build, and it does a lot of damage. It scales pretty well. The Rod of Ages, that is. You know, I played against a Rise that built it the other day in
Right.
Aye.
EQ.
EQ and you're dead. Man, you're not getting the second EQ, man. You get the first one and you're dead, man.
Yep.
Dead. But I do have to respect this Rakan's engages. You know, he's really splitting up these team fights. He went all the way in onto the Seraphine in the last one, so it's problematic. I do think Kaiser's Kennel has potential to take this game back, but they'll have to try and get down the Xayah first. The Xayah is getting too much value in these fights. But the entire team fight, she did not die. She did all of her damage, man. Is this a?
I fully agree. Cause like right now, like Kaiser, like I'm sure he's missing the utility right now of Zac, because as good as Maokai is, that Nature's Grasp isn't as effective as he wants it to be. Here we go from a horn. Oh, knock up caught. Ooh, so close.
The ultimate, I think Wukong is
from
down. Shut down. Nature's Grasp is coming in. Xayah is forced to ult.
Alright. Caught out the Wukong.
Yeah.
Let's do the Baron.
Malphite is coming in. Weird. What?
Teleport from the Malphite.
Malphite is rude.
You know that's just an ult.
Will he be able to ult though? He ults in.
Ooh.
The petrifying gate ults up the Xayah. Xayah is trying to do all of her damage, forces to flash the root, pulling back in the pillars. Get a double kill. Oh my god.
They took too long to handle Xayah, and Xayah just did one move. Cleaning up the Maokai and putting everyone else low. Yeah, that's a recall. Is a recall. See, what I'm seeing is that Climactic Gaming and kind of Kaiser's Kennel are putting in so much work to get everyone else low, while Xayah is just sitting on the back line, and then when she's ready, just clean them up, they have to run.
Yeah.
They have to target that Xayah because that's their end game.
That's the
Everyone
only
else
way
can
they do
kill
it.
easily.
I mean,
And
it was
a problem.
It was not, and isn't a problem. What game are we watching, man?
Well, if you kill Xayah first, you can kill Annie after, quick and fast. But Xayah has that invulnerability where she can go invisible, and especially for Jace, you need that level of, non-invulnerability to kill that Xayah. The most Annie will be stuck here, and then you have a Seraphine. She'll keep you healthy, but that Xayah needs to be taken care of.
I mean, it was pretty hard for them in the last fight. She is down her flash, and she is down Ghost, and her ultimate is actually back up now. But Xayah did put in a lot of work. It was pretty hard to take her down. The Nature's Grasp was used on her. She ulted it. They were trying to. I don't know if you noticed this during the team fight. She got the fullness of the Cassiopeia ult and an exhaust, and she still lived.
Like someone just needs to say, hey, my job is just to kill her. So I'll only target her and all that, but I don't think they'll get a chance because everyone is just doing so much damage and creating this beautiful kill for her. Like Maokai, he's not Maokai, Malphite. He's not even doing much damage. He's just being there, being a sponge. the sponge enough for Zai to just kill everyone around him.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
the fact
I mean,
is, like, they're focusing on
mhm.
the objectives right now, which is dangerous for Kaiser's Kennel because it seems like that first game was just warm up for Climactic. They're getting in their groove now, they're getting their objectives, they're getting their kills, and Kaisers need to really buck up right now because it's getting hard. That Zaya is going to be more and more problem as it goes along.
I agree with you that Zaya is scaling well. She finally got her third item, Lord Dominic's Regard.
That Dominic, so that's
Oh my god, this
has that orange name.
Yeah.
That's the orange name on it.
I mean, that
Oh,
Orin and
they're
that
going
Maokai are going to have a rough time. Looks like everybody's posturing for the Baron though. Annie's pushing in the bot lane, but she does have TP off.
What are you doing? What's everyone doing? Everyone's just waiting, warding, putting up
Jace is
information.
going to
No one's
run back to see if he can match the Annie so that she doesn't get the tower.
no, he should get the tower before he reaches. In 3, 2. Oh, run, Annie. I don't get it. Ah, come on, Annie. You can stay
It
and
looks
fight.
like a fight might be going down. Rakan uses the quickness, but he isn't able to catch anyone.
Any fight that Jace is not there is a bad fight, and I would not take that. So if Kaiser's Kennel's there, just ward and do your best you can. There, going for it, try to steal, don't engage, because Jace is your highest damage right now.
I mean, not even the Jace, but you have the Cassiopeia there. Oh, it's too late.
Oh,
Looks like the Baron is
too
already.
late.
The Annie ult goes
yeah.
down onto the Seraphine and she's melted. Jace takes down the Annie, however. The Wukong ult lands too. The Cassiopeia ult misses. The knockups are doing so much damage. Zaya is still alive. She's
There's
been
a Zaya.
exhausted.
Zaya's still alive, making
She's
life
here for the
difficult.
cleanup. She cuts down the tree. She's going to be able to take down
Can I do it?
the ram.
Oh, finally. Finally, thank God. Or Zaya is finally dead. The team fight win definitely goes over to Climactic Gaming, especially with that Baron game. Well, 2 out of the 4 or 5 members with Baron buff. That Zaya knockdown must have been really good. Sadly, it went on the Orin instead of on the Jace, but you know, we take those. We take those.
We take those. It was really well played. It was really well played. I mean, Zaya got a lot of pressure. I mean, every exhaust that comes out of the palms of this Cassiopeia is onto this Zaya, so
Like,
you know?
Rakan just going around spreading that Baron goodness over to the minion.
yeah. I do think that this Baron is still really valuable. Dragon will be up soon. It's going to be Infernal Soul.
Has Orin upgraded anyone yet?
No. I thought he did.
Alright.
Yes,
he
he
because
did.
wait, let me see. Oh,
The
wait.
Eclipse. The Sizzy.
Oh yes,
Ooh,
the Eclipse.
the Malphite ult goes in. The Jace is head.
My gosh, beautiful engage by the Malphite, clearing a path. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Ornn has been taken down as well.
That's
The
it.
Malphite is very clean.
that ult from Malphite was just beautiful to watch, knocking up everyone in the follow-up. Oof, that's a good team fight. That's
It's a good pick.
what that is a bad game for Kaiser's Kennels.
I mean, I think this does highlight a huge thing with Jace. Very volatile champion. If he doesn't get ahead, he doesn't exist.
Like you need to have him either. So if he's losing the game, you have to either give him the gank so he can get the gold, or I don't know, find some way to put the gold onto him. But right now, like it's just like the thing is that Wukong and Ornn, or Wukong and Malphite, are too tanky for everyone. So while everyone's trying to burn them down, and he's just ulting, Zaya is just doing her damage, and Rakan is just walking around and just just utility basically. Yeah, utility and just like charming, like, hey guys, look at me, and Zaya is just killing you. And I don't think Kaiser's Kennel has an answer. Like, the Cassiopeia isn't, her poison isn't poisoning, her freeze isn't freezing as much. It's not doing much. I think support probably should have gone with maybe a Karma again, because even though the snipes from Cute E-Girl, her what's her stuff called? The beat drops and the high notes, they're actually finding their targets and they're doing damage. They're finding targets and her ult are finding people, but it's just not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough. The encore is just not enough. I mean,
In this one, I think probably focusing with the Karma and using her team buff rather than the team attack would have probably done better. Cause like some shields on all the members would have done healthy, would have probably prevented Zaya from doing as much damage and keep them healthy longer for for Jace to do more damage. So I don't know.
I mean,
very informative.
Here's my philosophy on what I think that Kaiser's Kennel should look to do to be able to, you know, get back into these fights. I definitely do agree that the bot picks might not have been. I don't think they are particularly bad because they aren't drafting to play for bot. They're drafting to play for Ravi. But the thing that they need to do is to utilize this CC that they already have to try and take down this Zaya as best as they can. They have the point and click route from the Maokai. They have the Nature's Grasp. They have, I mean, the Petrifying Gaze is not going to catch the Zaya. I think we can probably just settle and just say that that's just going to be the reality. But they do have a lot of tools to take her down. Her positioning is immaculate though, so they do have a lot of tools. It seems like they're pushing in on the mid lane as well to see if they can get. Oh, they're pushing in on both lanes. There's a lot of pressure coming in from Climatic Gaming.
No damage can be put out. Like as I said, like the Cassiopeia won't be able to stop the Zaya. And just getting close to Zaya, you have everyone else in your way. You have a stun from Annie to look out for. You have Rakan to look out for. Like it's a lot. They layered their team perfectly to like purport to have this nice cocoon around Zaya to keep her safe.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's quite challenging.
Is that Malphite like over?
Ooh, I think a flash ultimate from the Wukong, but looks like it just falls short just a bit. Gets the Jace's flash actually. Like Jace flash, like a flash trade right there.
Look how tanky Malphite is. Christ.
Okay, Malphite is bossing.
So walk is big boy.
Just old.
You guys could have recall together. That's you guys have the same skin and whatever. Oh wait, they took out the recall together, didn't they? Azari and Rakan, did they change it?
No, they didn't change it. It's still there.
It's still there. I think for our skin. Maybe you're recalling us recall together. I mean that's a benefit. I ain't gonna judge. Fine. It's your champion. It's your skin. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter at all times. It's just for like, I think the main precedence of it is like for like laning phase tempo. But I think they're going to try and get the Baron here again. They have the tools to burn it down as fast as possible. The Malphite is coming in with the TP flank. They have gotten an engage onto the Zaya. Zaya is forced to ult.
Oh, they turned away.
Rakan with the battle dance. Zaya destroys the Ornn and goes in onto the Maokai. The tree is cut down by the Annie. The battle dance comes in onto the Jace and Zaya picks up a double kill. I think that's almost an ace. Jace is limping away back to his base.
You know what this game reminds me of? Like where you're in solo queue and like everyone else dies and you're the only one like, hey guys, let's go back, and everyone else goes for the fight. And you're the only one alive. And now you have to stop the game. You have to stop this tanks team. Okay. Yeah, this is a FF, this is a GG. Well played.
Ooh,
oh my god. Going in for the damage. Malphite wants that smoke, gonna get it. And that's it, guys. It's a strong game. Climactic showing that we're playing the first game, the swarming up. Remember who we are. Damn. A solid game. 11 kill difference. 4 dragons to 1.
Really well played. I mean, I'm pretty pleased with how that game went. I'm expecting the next 2 games to come in for Climactic Gaming. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to see how the drafts will develop. I definitely get to see a real Chad on his comfort pick in the Zaya, and getting to see Rook on another comfort pick of his, on the Rakan. Want to see more bot lane agency. Let's continue to keep it going in this fashion if, Climactic Gaming is to be able to pull out a win.
Alright,
we'll
GG's. So Climactic Gaming has leveled the score. Both teams are now 1-1. How was this match compared to the previous one for you guys?
Climactic came out like, I don't know if Kaiser was trying to pull the same thing twice, and they probably did, but they couldn't. Like Climactic Gaming saw the card and returned it twice fold, and Kaiser's gonna have to really come back and hard, like look at drawing board and see what they have to do.
Right. So we're gonna get set up for game 2. We have another Domino's Pizza raffle running. So if you're in the chat, make sure you press !mark raffle to claim your prizes. We're also going to draw the prediction. So let's see what it was like in terms of bets. So this time 89% said climatic gaming and 11% said 89% said Kaz's Kennel and 11% said climatic gaming. So it's swinging round and round. So I guess they did the bets based on the team comp, or maybe it was based on what happened in the previous game. Well, either way, we have probably 3 more games to play. If not, then both teams just need 2 more games to win. So we at least have 2 more games to play today. So we are going to take a quick break. Actually, no, before I go to the break, let me draw that next raffle. All right, so we have 15 persons in the chat. Well, in the raffle, I'm going to draw it now. So if you miss it, not to worry, we have several more for today. So entries closed. And our winner is Mr. You know what? I don't know if it's Mr. or Miss. So Jamie Uchiha. Jamie Uchiha. Okay, Jamie Uchiha. Please message in the chat as well as message or send us a whisper so that you can get your Domino's Pizza coupon so you can order online or order online. Sorry, that's the only way you get it. You order online and you either pick up or schedule for delivery. You redeem it at Domino's Pizza. Sorry, domino's.com.jm. Sorry, we're gonna take another quick break, probably only 5 minutes this time. Get the teams ready for the next game. And if you guys need to take a bathroom break, rehydrate, etc., we'll do so. And we'll start the next game at approximately 2:15. So don't go nowhere, guys. We will be right back. We'll get everything ready for you shortly. So stick around.
Don't you think we could be different if we could just take it slow, let it go, roll down all the windows, feel the wind rushing through, hear the music, take the groove. Don't you know all I'll ever really wanna be is a connected high, you and I, pinnacle climactic vibe. Show me yours, I'll show you mine, you don't have to pretend we're shy. Let's forget the 9 to 5, I just wanna feel alive. Take it slow, let it go, roll down all the windows. Show me yours, I'll show you mine, you don't have to pretend you're shy. Take it slow, let it go. Let's take a trip to uptown. Don't you wish we could be out of sight, out of mind? Take my hand, don't go slow. I'm just in the afterglow. Dance with me while we finally got some clarity. Don't you know all I'll ever really wanna be is a connected high. You and I, pinnacle climactic vibe. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend we're shy. Let's forget the world outside, turn it up to overdrive. Take it slow, let it go, roll down all the windows. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. You don't have to pretend you're shy. Take it slow, let it go. Take it slow, let it go. Take it slow, let it go. Take it slow, let it go.
All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around with us. We are in game number 3, Climatic Gaming versus Kaisers Canel. Both teams have won a game so far. And in this game 3, Kaisers Canel is on red, Climatic Gaming on blue. So far, it has been a red side win, so I don't know if that's the reason Kaisers Canel is switching to red. What do you guys think? Zufi? Why do
I
you think they switched to red this game?
red side is the one where you're behind the bar and pit, right?
Yeah. Red side is on the right, blue side is on left. I don't know if that's a better way to put it.
Yes. I am actually not very sure. I know that there's some sort of mystical thing. I think it's something that has to do with pick order as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think on red side, no, that's not the side where you get last pick. You get last pick on blue side. But
No, you get. Oh yeah. Wait.
yeah,
Yeah, you get last pick on blue side.
first, I think you're supposed to get first pick there too.
No.
No, it's red side to get
You
last
get
pick.
first. Yeah, you get first pick blue side and last pick red side. So I think they're trying to what you call it, get a last pick to see if they can do a counter.
Yeah. I mean, you get a lot of comfort when you go on red side. So I do think it's something that has to do with the drafting. Not very versed on the very topic of it, but I do know that red side, watching MSI is OP, and it's like once people get red side, you know that they're gonna pick specific things, and it's almost like an auto win once they get it. So it's like red side OP.
So as the teams are finalizing and getting ready for the next game, so Kaisers kind of lost up to 1. What do you think they need to do to bring it back? Mr. Liger Hero, sorry. Let me not get any infringement on that.
Boy,
Wholesome
Kaisers need
cartoon.
to. They probably need to focus on like change. Like for their bot lane, they had a pretty solid bot lane for the first game. Second one not too bad. So for the third game, they probably need to focus on what they need to do because objective wise they got cleaned out first game. So I think targeting the bot lane, targeting a real Chad would go a long way into what they need to do and just building around shutting them down.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So from go ahead.
That was
That's all they're saying. You're just gonna agree and call it a day.
I mean, yeah, I can explain a bit. Yeah, I agree with you on trying to do something about Climatic Gaming's bot lane. Their bot lane is their strength. Rook and Ariel Chad are a true terror, and I do see where Dio is not really comfortable on playing regular ADCs. He's playing a lot of APCs. He's not able to dish out the damage like he did with the Karthus game, with the Cassiopeia. I don't know if they're going to get more inventive. Are they going to stay scaling? Are they going to try and challenge the Climatic Gaming bot lane? We definitely will have to see. I see where Migi TP is stepping up from his drafting thing. He's drafting for something that will stop Raven his track, some hard CC, some damage, something simple like the Annie. You don't need to try and outclass him. You just need to stun him. After that, I mean, you can't press any buttons. So, you know, I think that they are definitely. I think Climatic Gaming is definitely getting the better hand in the drafts, but we'll definitely have to see what Kaiser's Kennel is going to come up with in the next game.
What about mid lane Jace? Do you think that should be back in the game again, or should it be banned or dropped by Kaiser's Kennedy?
I mean,
I think they're
mid-lane-
gonna
Yeah,
go on,
go ahead.
go on.
Okay, all right. I'm saying that I don't think the mid lane Jace is bad. I think the mid lane Jace is good, but if you pick the mid lane Jace, most likely you're just going to get some stupid hard CC mid laner to counter pick you. If you're ban Annie, it's probably going to just pick Malzahar or something like that, you know, something that will just stop the Jace in his tracks, not give him as much agency as he will, you know, want. So I think that's probably the move for them. Pick's not bad, but Climactic has a plan for them.
Yeah, man, I fully agree with that.
Yes. All right, so let's see if the teams agree with your suggestions as it relates to the picks and bans, and hopefully we'll get this done quick enough so that we can enjoy our Sunday dinner. So we're in pick and bans. Over to you guys. Take us through this one.
Right, let's go for the band. Yep, let's the regular bands. Thresh, Rails, right? Rail coming up first here for Climactic Gaming. I'm guessing we're gonna see a Thresh ban from Kaiser's Kennel. Alright, Blitzcrank first. And what's on your side? Maybe an orange ban? Karthos. Alright, still
Karthos.
keeping.
Sensible ban.
Mm-hmm.
And they might follow up with a Thresh ban here as well. See if that's what they decide to go with. I do think that getting rid of the Karthos is probably one of the best things that they could do. You're forcing Dio on, you know, discomfort. They get the Zaya ban. Decent champion to ban. I'm going to be expecting to see a real chat on something like the Zeri or maybe even the Jinx, one of his other comfort picks. He's very comfortable on the Zaya, and it's very, very, as you've seen, like, it's so hard to lock down in these team fights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far we're going for the first pick over for Kaiser's Kennel. Sorry, ban. Banning over the Gragas, no comfort over. And they place the pick is going over to Kaiser's Kennel, I should say. Their first pick will be. They're taking their time. Gonna be a Maokai. All right. Interesting. And sticking with the Jace over to Comfort Pit with the Zac going back over to Jungle God Kaiser. So that should be good. Probably on the Jace. Wukong again back on tie with the jungle over to Climactic Gaming. All right, let's see the mid lanes.
So where will this Maokai be going then?
I mean, top is a pretty good top because we have our pick here for the mid lane for Climactic Gaming.
I mean, it could be support too, but chances are it is going top. Top Maokai is somebody though.
I mean, that's pretty spicy for us. The Yasuo. And
that looks like it's going to be Yasuo bot. I feel like that's going to be Yasuo bot.
Yasuo bot. Going for ADDC. All right.
Yeah, looks like they might be going for a knockup comp. They banned the Malphite against Demon's Shade. It's pretty good. They might go for another tank ban here.
So who would be a good support for Yasuo bot lane that provides a knockup? Because I'm thinking Janna, obviously. But you know, there are other options.
Yeah, there are definitely other options. I see they put on 2 bans against Young Dio, but I do feel like he's going to be getting this Yasuo bot lane. Oh my god, that is gross. Yup, they picked up.
Wow. Looks like they heard you out about shutting down the Jace with the Malphite, with the Malzahar. Taking him out of their hands.
I mean, they already picked their mid laner. So
yeah, so is that Mal's top? That's Mal's top, I guess. Or
is it Malzahar APC?
Yeah, Mal's APC, Jace mid and Yasuo top, or is it Yasuo mid Jace top? And I don't know.
This is one spicy draft.
Right? Like, Team Climactic going for a safe draft. Like, Wukong jungle, Ari mid, Jinx and Nautilus for a nice shutdown for the CC knockdown shutdown.
Mhm.
But bot lane for all the lanes, for the only lane I know is jungle and Zac. Everything else is a mystery right now.
I do think that the Wukong will be going back into the jungle because I think they already
Jungle.
picked these in pro drafts. So I guess they're just picking them in,
Yeah, man,
quintet
just for
order.
us. But this is wild. This feels like they're experimenting with stuff. It doesn't feel like they know what they're doing. But I could be wrong. But what do you think? What do you think about this draft versus climactic gaming draft?
I mean, I'm liking Climactic Gaming's draft more simply because I like Mokai, but it's not just because of that. I do think that getting a real Chad on another comfort pick like the Jinx is going to be problematic. Nautilus
Mhm.
is ridiculously strong. Bot lane engaged champion, the point and click ultimate, the hooks, he has so much potential for agency,
Mhm.
and so on. Kaiser's Kennel though, their comp is really surprising. I can see where you have the mid jungle synergy with the Yasuo and the Zac, of course, looking for that agency to be in the top
Mhm.
lane. So Maokai top, you're going to have a rough time. I'm expecting to see this guy be dove over and over and over again by the top side of Yasuo, Zac, and Jace. And again, similar game plan as last game with the bot lane for Kaiser's Kennel. Malzahar, Karma, sit and scale, let the rest of the team carry you. After a while, you just press your R button and you should be fine.
Yeah, I think they got that Mazahar specifically just to shut down the ADC because they had such a problem with bringing down a real child in the last game. Like this is just a lesson, guys. Point and click, we shut her down, keep her one place, and everyone kill her. So I think that's probably an idea they're going for with the Mazahar as well. And the Karma just to provide a buff of, other than his passive that gives him an extra shield, just give him more shield and speed up. So yeah, I think this is about keeping the team safe until they scale up. And hopefully they work hard in giving Jace the start he needs.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. It's going to be quite challenging for this Jinx. You're going to have to be positioning out of your mind good, and he's going to be forced to buy that QSS because once this Malzahar presses that R button on you, there's no way for you to go unless he gets cleansed. But it's either to get the cleanse or to get the QSS or to get both so that he can stay as free as possible. Maybe, now that I look at it, with the nature of the comp, maybe Milio would have probably been a better pick than the Nautilus here. For
To push them off.
yeah, the disengage along with the free cleanse that you get from the Milio ultimate.
Mm-hmm. All right, that would make sense. But let's see if they grow to regret it or if they have a plan with that Nautilus. Because that's what? That's 3 stuns right there for Nautilus. Because that's hook, and the passive, and then his ult. So if you get all 3 on you on one person, that's pretty shut down. And then Jinx coming in, Wukong with the ult. They have pretty layered amount of CC here over for Climactic Gaming. Versus Kaiser's Kennels just have, well, if Yasuo can get a team ult, a team knock up, then that'd be great. But it's Yasuo and they're they're not known for their skill. But you know what? This Yasuo may be the difference. Hopefully this Jace can come in. So is this Yas top, Yas bot, or Yas mid?
It
Because
looks like
I'm
it might
experiencing
be
Jace going
Yasmid.
mid.
I think it's Yasmid. I'm not sure. We're going to have to wait until the game begins to
Just
really know.
drum roll. And that is Yasuo mid. All right. Well, unless it change again in game, but so far it's showing Yas mid and
Could,
Jace
could you
top.
could you pull up some stats for us on the California's Yasuo? I see that he's like
I
500K
shall.
mastery
Yeah, on his Yasuo so far, he has 35 game played with 21 wins.
since this season.
So far, yeah.
Oh wow! Could you look up like an
7 and he has a
kind of stat?
57% win rate on the Yasuo. So, and against the Ari, we'll see what he can do.
We definitely will. I mean, eyes on this Yasuo. It's like it's a champ that he does have quite a bit of experience on, 57% win rate. Just regular vision games in the early game, finding out where things are.
Not too special for anybody. Just going through the lanes. Keeping active. All right.
Totally. I mean, I'm expecting it to follow a similar game plan as it did last game. You know, a lot of agency for the bot lane. They do have a really, really good, hard engage support in the Nautilus. They have all sorts of other means of, you know, ganking and diving this Malzahar and Karma. I mean, once he gets ultimate, might be a little harder for them to dive them or to put too much pressure on them during, you know, the laning phase, but we'll have to see how young Dio decides to play this Malzahar.
Right? In starting, Ari just, keeping Yasuo at bay, playing assisting with that. That and nothing to write home about. Yasuo being aggressive as Yasuo's are, taking some damage, but giving some as well. Alright, so you think for this game, Kaiser's kind of gonna be more objective focused or kill focused? In their comp.
I mean, it's definitely going to have to be a lot of, you know, top side play, definitely mid and top side play. The Heralds and trying to get this Jace or this Yasuo ahead is definitely what's going to be happening. So I'm expecting it to be, you know, a lot of kills. Ooh, looks like a hook's landed onto the Karma. That misses. Well, the minion buff the zap from the Jinx.
Wow, look at that knot skin. Is that a new knot skin?
Yeah, it's new-ish. I don't even remember.
Damn, that's pretty
very
good.
Clean. Right?
Very clean. Knot has one of the most disgusting hitboxes in the game, like even worse than Blitz, in my opinion. So, yep, going again for the jungle cheese, but nothing for them to find there. Not losing any lane since the minions are still coming in, pushing towards the Malzahar and the Karma.
Goes in with the tricks there. Ooh, the flash charm. Yasuo flashes. Oh,
wind wall. Lovely. Lot of minions come towards Yasuo. You gonna do it? You want to do it, Yasuo? Come on. He wants to. He wants to.
That might
gonna refrain from. Gonna refrain.
341. 345.
Seeing that. Oh, ooh, coming in. Here goes Zach. Flash coming up from the Wukong. Alright, lovely. Yeah, so just making sure that Ari stays occupied.
401. 402.
And behind a bit. There we go. Alright, top lane, no changes. Zach coming in. Gank on the hook.
But it looks like it's a counter gank on the Wukong. Wukong is trying to dash inwards. He might be able to take up a kill on the Yasuo, but
nice. Jace making sure that the gold goes over to the Yasuo. Good kill on the Yasuo, dashing him just at the right moment and dashing back out to keep safe. Not giving over a 1-to-1 kill. Alright. We play on the Jace and we play on Zac and the Yasuo, I should say.
Yeah, it was a really good gank. A really good gank. You know, taking advantage of the fact that Ari didn't have her flash up.
And also just use her teleport to come back.
Yeah.
To catch her wave.
That's a painful one.
Mana low on for bot lane for the Malzahar, so they'll be recalling. Since, lane be pushing towards the Jinx. Is it 3-5 minions? Okay, yeah, it's gonna be pushing towards the Jinx. Or when they come back. Or probably mid lane, yeah. Alright, pretty decent. Pretty decent so far. 1 kill over to the Yasuo, which is a good place for it to start.
Yes. Completely agree with you. Getting the Yas as far ahead as you possibly can will be, game changing for this side of Kaiser's Kennel. I mean, this is seeming to be a comfort pick for California. Looks like an engage might be going down onto a real
aggressive flash coming out. Silence, making sure. Ooh. Just keeping them at bay. But man, what a bad time for a roam.
It's a really good route. Really decent route by the Karma. Really good play. I mean, Jinx, I wouldn't say Jinx was really out of position, but forced the flash, got a good trade.
Forced the flash. I'm just doing probably a speed up and the hook same time, and the stun. And the chains, there we go. Ooh, beautiful from the Nautilus. Flash, ignite same time. That's probably a dead Karma. If can get, no, stay alive.
Ooh,
Blocked from the
lives.
knot from the, ooh, there we
Looks like a fight's
go.
been going on in the river. A kill has been picked up for the Yasuo. Meanwhile, looks like they might be able to pick up another kill onto the Ari.
God's work. Yeah.
Malzahar takes
That's
down
the-
Jinx.
Malzahar did 3 things a while ago. He blocked the Jinx double, the Zap Cannon, from killing the Karma, then went ahead and killed the Jinx, and then came back and slowed the Ari right there for the Nasus, sorry, for the Yasuo to kill. Like, this young deal be doing work.
Yeah, he's
Like, this is
putting
a
in the
good
work.
pick.
Doesn't
One
he
kill
have
going
6
over
yet?
to him. He doesn't even have 6 yet, and Yasuo has 3 kills, 45 farm, and is doing good. It's where you want your gold, that's where you want your kills.
It's going to be problematic for the side of Climactic Gaming. Yasuo is way ahead right now. These ults
Yeah.
are going to hurt.
And like, not to say much, but like top lane, even though not much has been going up there, we have farm difference. So far, we have 62 farm on the Jace, 51 on the Maokai, but we have 2 long swords and the Tear of the Goddess. So you know that's going to be a Mana Moon very soon. Yep, Jace is doing what he wants to do, just farming, keeping quiet, no one to bother him. Herald up there spawned, but no wards. Wait, Farmer putting in a ward or just walking in? Clearing vision. Okay.
Yeah, Karma's
Yeah,
path.
looks like they're gonna.
Just saying Karma's path towards the top side. Looks like they're definitely going to be moving in to secure the Rift Herald. I think that's a really good move. Looks like Climactic Gaming's bot lane's also making a move towards that side of the map. Might be looking at a team fight here over this Rift Herald.
And they just left Malzahar farming, and everyone's posturing towards that Herald. Yeah. Any vision? Okay, so now we're starting it up.
Climactic has the
Everyone's
numbers.
seeing what's going on. Okay, Jace has vision on it now, so they know they're there. It's just what's gonna happen. Malzahar finally coming from bot lane now. So the whole team's here, the whole gang's here. Jace
Zach
going
goes in.
in. What is Zach going with the jump?
Yasuo is trying to do as much damage as he can. Jace is caught out. Wukong goes in with the ultimate. The Malzahar ultimate shuts down the Wukong, however. Everybody's looking pretty low. Zach goes in and gets a triple knockoff. Yasuo pulls them all into the air. Oh my god, that hurts.
That's what
That
you
hurt.
want to see from the team. Like, that was a Zach going in, that was Yasuo, that was Jace, that was beauty in the making. That was a herald for Climax, not for Kaiser's Cannon, I should say. Man. All right, who you think was the most influential player right there for that team fight to be as good as it was?
I mean, it has to be the Zach and the Yasuo, man. Come on, man. That was a 3-man knockoff.
Yep, the same thing that you said. The Zach and the Yasuo coordination. If they can get it just right, it's gonna be a terror. And look at you, because so said, so done.
Yeah.
I guess so. It's 4-0-3. that's good for Yasuo. That is 8-0, man. 10 minutes. Remember 10 minutes? You were struggling to get the first kill. Now we're at 8 kills.
8 kills just on one team, though.
It's one team. On the heart. Let's see how the bounty is so far. We have 400 on the Yasuo, 200 on the Malzahar. Full item on the Malzahar with Leandre's Embrace, Eclipse for Jace, Even Shroud for Zach, and Yasuo still not with a full item. Bro's just holding on to his gold.
I mean, I think he's building something pretty big. Not sure what this
Pretty big. Pretty big.
Building something pretty expensive, man.
Yeah, because no one on team Climatic has a full item as of yet. Well, if you don't count shoes, because Narco has his shoes at least.
Nah, I don't count shoes. I know called shoes. Everybody should have shoes.
Boy.
I mean, this game is definitely going in sway for the side of Kaiser's Kennel. I mean, they probably should have never given them the opportunity to get an incredible comfort pick like the Zac. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's pairing
Because
so
the Jace,
well
like, they haven't been. They thought they found a cure for the Jason, but it's just like, listen, guys, we need to get our Jason a place where no one cares about, and he does damage. Because Jason was influential, but Zac was key. Zac was the key that started the engine, fam. I don't know.
I agree with you. The Zac gank power things are incredible. Looks like he's going to be looking for something here in the bot lane. Mazahar does have his ultimate up. Getting some damage down onto the Jinx.
Andrew's Embrace burning down on that health. Really annoying, can tell you that. Especially when you're like, especially with Mazahar when it jumps from someone, don't get too close, it's gonna jump to you. Yeah, okay, good. It has the ability where it'll jump from the minion onto you, and plus Leandre, that's like a good damage. Cool. Hiding in the corner bush here. Alright, doesn't seem they're gonna take the base. Baron and Baron. Dragon's almost up.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be
So the Dragon will be going over to the side of Kaiser's Kennel. They've already started it up.
Burn now, so decent damage. And second dragon, yeah, it's a good pick. Objective wise, we have 2 plates remaining on the top tower, 4 on mid, and 4 on the bot side for Climactic Gaming. Whereas it's 4 top, 5 mid, and 4 bot for Kaiser's Kennel.
Onto the mid lane, Charmlands onto the Zac, but I don't think it's enough damage to really do anything. Ari just slides away with the ultimate. Herald is going down into the mid lane. See if we can get some gold.
Okay, in some extra plates. Zac, oh, coming in. Oh,
really good
game.
The last breath, but she flashes out. She gets out. The Wukong tries to use the ultimate.
Oh, Jinx.
The Jinx rocket comes
It's something,
in,
but nothing at all. Maokai here with from the top lane coming with his ultimate Nature's Grasp, but doing no damage. Able to.
Yes.
Lands on Yas, but Yas doesn't care, fam. Yas is like, come on, that's all you got.
So it looks like they might be able to get it down the mid
dangerous. It's not looking good for the enemy team. Cause two teleports coming in, one from Malzahar, the other from, let's see, I believe it was a Maokai. Or it was just Malzahar that teleported.
Your team's turret has been destroyed.
Let's see the cooldowns.
These
no kills,
are
but
becoming really inventive. I mean, they baited out the R ultimate, and then the re-gank into the last breath from the Yasuo was really well played. They didn't really kill anyone.
Jeez. But just the damage and the engage, just the get out of my face ability to for them to sit there and get that tower, because that re-engage from Zac and then the Yasuo coming on top of it enabled them to get that tower, because if he didn't engage, that tower could have still been there. Engage, got the tower, got the gold, and it just made more of an impact on the team for them to say, hey, look at me. Zac is trouble.
Very true. I mean, it did make a huge impact on the team. Now the Yasuo is 4-0. He's gotten his Blade of the Ruined King. That's what he was building. Gotten his Bork. He's ready to fight and fight some more. I mean, there's so much damage and so much, presence that's coming out. Lifesteal too, coming out from the side of Kaiser's Kennel.
Yeah, and just when you focus on the Yasuo, there's a Jace, which you can't forget, because the Jace is up there with 135 farm. He has the damage, he just hasn't been in team fights. Engage here on the bot lane, on the Malzahar.
Looks like there's
who can go in with the ult and the
EV from the Yasuo.
So I don't think he'll be able to go through.
Very good pick though for the side of Climactic Gaming.
Malzahar had no response. Thing with this though, Jace's building full attack. I'm not seeing him have any grievous wounds item, such as the executioners, especially for the tankiness. And late game that may be a problem because Wukong building Divine Sundraw, he may go for a more tankier build after this. Nautilus, Maokai. They're gonna need something to cut down on those damage. So I'm not seeing any from anyone. No AP, no Oblivion Orb, no Executioner's Blade. So I'm looking forward for that going forward.
I mean, the most that they do have is you know, the Leandries from the Mazahar. Herald's picked up by the side of Climatic Gaming, see if they can be able to use that to spin the game back into their favor.
Oh, exactly.
Knockout followed by the Mazahar ultimate. That's overkill, man. They're dead. They were already dead.
I'm flummoxed. I'm fluttered. What happened? Did he flash? Did he jump, flash, hook, and in the middle of him putting together, Yasuo came in for that knockup and ended that? Oh my god, that was beautiful gameplay, man. That's beautiful gameplay.
Stop giving this guy Zac.
Stop giving this guy Jax. And like you'd think the Yasuo, like nah, this Yasuo Pro 2, he's there on the knockup. He knows when it is. He's always ready, and he knows to react like this. This Zac is crazy, fam. He wild. He got the moves for days.
It was such an inventive gang too, because you look at the Jinx and say, oh, the Jinx is safe.
I'm gonna pull that back. I'm gonna pull that back just so I can see that again, cause that was class. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, flash, pull it in, and oh, beautiful. And then Malzahar coming in with the ult just to make sure that he didn't escape, man.
Yeah, that guy had nowhere. He had nowhere to go.
That was death. Like I get me say overkill. That was death.
Got ulted on 1 HP. He had nowhere to go, man.
Alright, they're going for the dragon now.
Giving up. They're still trying to. Oh, the Zac goes all the way in onto the back line. Wukong tries to go
no
forward.
One here, but he can handle himself. God damn. Zac by himself just tanking damage until the team finishes with everyone else running away, nowhere to go. Yasuo comes in. I saw that knockup. Making sure that Malphite dies, flash into the wall. We don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. Easy dragon here for the side of not Climatic, for Kaiser's Kennel of 14-1. Are we looking for a 20-minute surrender? What do you think?
I hope they don't surrender. Let's play this one out, guys. It's only
They're not going to, man.
gold. It's only 8,000 gold down. Let's play this one out.
No dragons, no objectives. Come on, guys. You can do this. I believe in you.
I mean, they got the Herald, but I don't even think it got the charge off of the mid lane. Malzahar stopped it. But this Zac is not just a tank. This Zac is an assassin. He goes all the way into the back line and solo kills Ding.
Solo kills, and he's not even AP Zac. He's just tank Zac with Stunfire. That's just being Zac.
Stunfire even crowd, man.
They didn't even need the Jace for this fight. This is so this is a Zac and Yasuo show.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else is just like support.
I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you look at Zac's score, he almost has 100% kill participation. 3 kills and 10 assists out of the 14 kills.
Bro is in the zone. I think the only kill he was the one in top lane where he was down. Yeah, Zac is effective, and I can guarantee for the rest of the series they're gonna be banning the hell out of Zac. They should.
They should. The Zac is a problem.
A problem. 4 kills on that Malzahar, 6 kills on that Yasuo, like, and 10 assists on that Zac. Like, bro, this is a threat. This isn't the 10 and 0. This isn't the 0 and 10 Yasuo from your solo queue promos. This is
not at all. Wait, Zac is going in onto the Jinx again. He's ulted. Jinx is forced to flash away. The root is used onto the Yasuo. Shield keeps him alive.
The skin of his teeth survived by his lifesteal. No doubt. Zac being a danger, but able to get away. Like, fam, that Yasuo play. Yasuo is just hard. He's just going hard. He's risking the danger, going for the kills, and doing the damage and getting out.
He gets out. He was supposed to die there, but he just got out. I mean, it is what it is. The Baron is going to be able to go over to the side of Kaiser's Kennel. These dogs are not. These dogs are barking, and these dogs are barking.
It's too high. I just want FF.
Turret has been
So I
destroyed.
get the surrender vote at this time. I get it now. It's 60-1. Where's the comeback, my
I think
guy?
there might be a pick here going on to the Mazahar. The Super Mega Death Rocket misses, but the Wukong goes for the second charge on Ultimate. Mazahar ults the Wukong. Yasuo has arrived. The Calvary has
What?
arrived.
As he teleports in, like I just saw him teleport, and as he gone, that's a kill. How? Bro,
Yasuo Gale Force
effective.
is forward. What? He's going
hungry.
in onto the Jinx. Or the Ari. Catches the Ari. Oh, the ultimate, the last breath. He flashes away. It's not enough.
It's not
He gets
enough,
away.
but man, so much just for the Yasuo. Like it's GG, right? It's they'll be ending the game right now, or I think they're going back for did he just walk through tower? You could have walked the other way, Yasuo. That's just that's just showing off.
Right? I think it might just be GG. They can't walk out. They had one chance to be able to get back in.
Back.
Had one meager chance to get back into the game, but
What are they gonna do with it? That's it. That's GG.
this might just be them brown. Sonya's from
And they don't care about ending. They just want kills. They just want bodies. They're already dead. Leave them alone.
They're digging graves in their fountain, man. It's not fair.
Not fair, guys. Come on. You guys are mean. Wow. The BM. BM.
Oh my god.
Guys, that's kind of with the dog. Yeah, you deserve that. Guys, end the game. Don't be. Not the minions end it anyway. GG. Well played. Thanks. Well, I think we know what Kaiser's Kennel's victory is. It's Zach. It's Zach.
Yeah, that Zac is definitely going to be a huge part of their
That's
win
100%
condition.
win rate with Zach so far.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a person did comment here in the chat that, hey, Jinx can't play the game. Zac is there. Wherever Jinx is, Zac is there. If you're in the fountain, no worries, Jinx. Zac is there to solo kill you. And you have
I
him not doing
remember
damage.
Jinx was in the game.
Man.
Right, so that is 2-1 up for Kaiser's Canal. We are now at game number 4 next. So based on what we've seen so far, does it look like it's going to be Kaiser's Canal victory? Especially since they are now on match point. Or will we be going to Silver Scrapes where we get all 5 games played today?
Why? It depends on them banning Zach. If they can ban Zach, then I'm pretty sure they'll have a better game.
Okay, so yes, it's a pick or ban and the Zach that will determine the outcome.
Yeah, man.
What about picking better champions? Because, I mean, this draw from Climatic Gaming seems a little bit lackluster. This is the first time I'm seeing Mayakai top from a Demon Shade. I'm not used to seeing Rook on Nautilus as well. So there was just a lot of
Passive.
probably
And a
some
pretty passive
lacking-
team.
Yeah, passive team. Whereas Kaiser's Kennel had a lot of engage from the Zac. The Yasuo followed for the ult. Then the Mazahar locking down someone to ensure that they can't do anything. And Jace with his pokes are then switching to Hammer Farm to also put some additional damage there. While you have the Karma shielding up the entire team to make sure that they stay alive. So we have game number 4 coming up. It's Kaiser's Kennel 2, Climatic Gaming 1. It's now match point for Kaiser's Kennel, and then we'll see what happens after that. So we're gonna take another break, give away another Domino's Pizza coupon, and then we'll be right back with game 4. So stick around, don't go nowhere. Give the video a like if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're just joining us on Twitch, be sure to give us a follow. Welcome to everyone who is joining the stream, whether or not you're here from before, or if you're just joining. Thank you so very much for being here with us. So before we go, we're gonna give you guys another chance to join the raffle. We only have 7 people now. Sorry, 7 people in the raffle now. So another minute and then we will join the raffle. So before we go to the break, I'm just gonna ask our casters again. Liga Hero, what do you think is going to happen in this next game? Is it going to be a win for Kaisers Canal to end the day 3-1 for them? Or is it gonna be tied up by Climatic Gaming and take us to Silver Scrapes? What do you want to see happen?
I want to see the underdog story. So far, every time Kaiser's Canal won, they won with an absurd, huge victory lead. Like first one was surrender, this one was like one kill on Climactic Gaming. So I'm hoping they can ride this victory. The finals, even if they're banned by Zach, like I hope they have some team pick that will just take out Climactic. Like I used to cheer for Climactic, but damn, this underdog story is going really good, and I think Kaiser's Canal is gonna really come back with it.
And so we're gonna take a break. And then we will be back. Zufu, do you wanna add anything before we go?
Banzak. I think that's all I have to add.
So Banzak, and that will lead to victory.
Yes.
All right, let's see if you are correct. We're gonna take a quick, we're gonna draw that raffle now. So raffle is closed, picking our winner. And our winner is Sage Nightmare. If you're still in the chat, go ahead and hit us up. Send us a whisper and you'll get your Domino's coupon. All right. In the meantime, we'll take a break. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back for the next game.
Used to be solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you land in bed and feeling lonely. I'm got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even feeling sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy, girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a relationship, round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like a movie. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed, like all I am to you is a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on loop. You got me running in a circle.
you not open it.
Access granted. Sportsmax continues to be the region's leading sports channel. We possess multiple platforms to watch live sports every day. NBA, horse racing, WTA, cricket, motorsports, and a host of football competitions, both regional and international.
I told you not to open it. You're not ready for this.
All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around with us. We are about to get into game 4 of Climatic Gaming versus Kaiser's Canal. Kaiser's Canal is 2-1 up. They are on match point. So, what will happen in this game? We have about half an hour to see the outcome. But my casters, what do you think the outcome will be? Or better yet, let's not predict the outcome. What does Kaiser's Canal need to do to close out this game? And what does Climatic Gaming needs to do to prevent Climatic Gaming from closing it? And I don't want a one answer. I don't want no banzak. I want some analytics. All right. So hit me with it.
Well, in my opinion, what I definitely think that Kaiser's Kennel need to do for them to just call this a 3-1 is to continue to look for these comfort picks. I think the better laning assignment is to have Calric or California mid lane and to have Ravi top lane. Get California on the Yasuo. He's not getting Yon, but get him on the Yasuo. If he can get the Yon, that would be great. Pair him with something good with a knockup like that, something. Get that good mid jungle synergy, because as much as though the meta is kind of shaping up to be so bot lane centric, good mid jungle synergy is always going to be very powerful. So I think that's what Kaiser's Kennel has going for them, and that's what's going to be able to help them to close out this series. What I think Climatic needs to do though to come back is to draft more peel or something more for a real Chad and Rook, so that he can be able to survive longer, dish out that damage. And of course, banning Zac is going to be a part of that drafting for him to be able to stay alive, because Zac is basically solo killing him. Zac is going around there in the middle of 4 people and killing the ADC and does not care. So I think they have to definitely get rid of something, a hard engage overpowered champion like that, and draft some more peel for a real Chad. Treat him as how JDG treats ruler. Hold his on until the fight is done.
So protect the president camp is what you're looking for from Climatic Gaming. All right, Laga Hero. Laga Hero. What's your take on what needs to happen? Hello? If you're not talking, I'm mute now. So Kaiser's Kennel versus Climatic Gaming. See, we probably lost. I temporarily lost. Laga 0. Alright, so for me, I think Climatic Gaming needs to figure out which lane is their winning lane and focus through that lane. And so far, it seems to be bot lane. But as I said, they definitely need to protect the president. I think banning the Zac is a good option. I know that their weak side is top lane, so they need something that can, stand the test or stand the beating from Kaiser's Kennel. All right. So that's my take. So Laga, if you're here, you can go ahead and give us your take, and we'll see you get your opinions on it. Laga? I see someone in the chat saying KTG need a more aggressive early game jungler to support their bot lane. All right, let's see if they pick that. Zufu, are you hearing me clearly? Hold on.
It doesn't seem like he can hear us.
Next.
Is chat hearing us?
Yeah, I'm
Chat,
hearing you
are you hearing
now.
us?
I'm hearing you. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay.
Let's just confirm. Chat, can you hear us? If you can hear us, nada. All right, so we're not gonna get to go through your take. We're gonna jump into champion select, and I guess you can talk about it as we get through that.
Yeah. Liger?
Liger?
Yeah, ma'am. So you guys hear me?
Yes. I think chat is hearing you now as well. Okay,
All right,
wonderful.
great.
I mean, same old buns from the past 3 games. You know, the regular
Yeah,
regular
going in.
numbers.
Caritas band. Sticking to that one, true. Say first pick Jace. I'm not
No
seeing
Zach
any Zach
bans.
bands, guys. Wait, is it Malphite or
Malphite
Graves? Okay,
Graves.
that's
Like,
interesting.
very
Going for a
interesting.
different Jungle God Kaiser. Picking first. Gonna go with that. For pick off. There we
Zach.
go. Zach
Shocking. And the Nasus. Oh my god.
and the Nasos. Like we're go. This is the final team, you know. This is the penultimate team. All right, hold up. Ooh,
Okay.
a Vex
Ooh, the
answering mid
Vex.
lane for Climactic Gaming. Vex has a lot of
Interesting.
HP and damage, especially in late game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else they're gonna ban out for Climactic Gaming. Silas.
Oh, they get Silas
All
ban.
right, understand that.
Who would have picked
Annie.
the Silas though? Would that have been support Silas?
Maybe they're good. This the mid lane. Cause maybe Dio could be. Maybe Dio. Cause Silas in bot lane would be pretty annoying.
Who questions my ability?
That's true.
Dio has a cat. Oh no. Pick Kai'Sa there. Not a strong bot lane. Is this an ADC? Okay. Okay. Frightened me a while ago. I'm like, are we changing? Okay. Come on now. You see, the thing about Kai'Sa bot lane is she's pretty weak unless she has an ADC. She has a support to keep her alive. Not just in like mobility, but like also in health. Thresh is a good choice. It wasn't banned out by Kaiser's Kennel, so you know we'll see how effective they can be on the Thresh because it's always been banned. So first time they're having it for use.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do think the Thresh pick is pretty good. I'm not sure about how I feel about that Kai'Sa pick, that short range ADC. I mean, it does have its own self peel, but how will you be able to fight against Zaku who is already going to be on top of you, the Nasus who's going to be on top of you, the Malzahar who just wants to see you walk forward, you know? It's going to be
And
quite
then
challenging.
Jace in the mid lane against a Vex. Like I played Jace against Vex, and like because her starting queue as a bit of a startup is slow, so it's easily dodgeable. And like she has her shield, but I don't know. I don't know how to play. I guess it's up to a skill matchup for the mid lane. But like I'm leaning towards a Kaiser's Kennel because just because I've seen how effective the Nasus and Zac can be, they're no what do I say? They're no build upon. So there's no Zac ult and then someone else can come in based on that ult. Everyone has their own plays. Just shut down. Just the only slow we have here is from Malzahar and Zac. That's the only CC on their parts. A slow from Nasus, but you know, it's a slow. Karma
I mean, it's a
does
great
something,
slow.
but great. Yeah, she's good for support. Can keep her team healthy. She has her chains and she has her damage. The only CC I'm seeing is a knockup from Malphite, the blind from Graves, and the hook from Thresh. And those are all skill based. Other than the knockup, because knockup is point and click. But that hook, we'll see how good that hook can be in the bot lane. See if it's really effective or if it's just there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting a lot from this Kai'Sa. This game, Ariel Chad's Kai'Sa. I don't know if you could pull up some stats on that in the meantime so that we can see how it's been
Yeah,
performing
let's
in
go
the
do that.
preseason.
All right, so for Kai'Sa, Stats, let's see what we got now. So they've played, let's see, 2 games of Kai'Sa so far with 100% win rates.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Do you have any
Last game
overall
they played with
stats?
Kai'Sa got 5-0. So I mean,
Ooh.
sounds like they have some skill with the Kai'Sa. It's a HE, well, Aricha is an ADC main, so they know how to handle their ADCs.
Yeah, that's
And they
true.
have the build of Hail of Blades, which increases the attack speed. So, you know, he's building correctly in terms of for runes. And skill-wise. It's just see if he can carry it out. The Thresh I'm seeing on his side, I'm not seeing any recent games on that Thresh. But wait, I take it back. 6 games, 50% win rate. Yeah, 6 games, 50% win rate on that Thresh.
So three out of the 6, not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Vex is 3 for 3, so 3 games played, 33%. So I think 1 out of 3 games won. Not bad, not great, not bad, not awesome, but you know, we'll see what can happen. The Graves though, Graves, I've never seen him play on the Graves. 2 games, but 100% win on the Graves for Ty. But against Zach, nah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna give it to Zach for this one.
Yeah, I mean the Zach is so creative, and I'm definitely going to expect him to cause a lot of issues for this Kai'Sa. I mean, Kai'Sa does have more peel now in this game. In the Thresh, you know, she has some peel from the Vex Sphere as well, and so on, and along with her own self peel with the ultimate. But I am not sure if it was really the pick for this game. It's going to be a really, really hard day for this Kai'Sa. What I would have probably gone for in this bot lane matchup, I don't know if it's still strong, but the Caitlyn Lux, that would have probably been what I would have gone for.
Oh my god, yeah, the amount of AP damage and that looks out every 50 seconds or so, plus Caitlyn's range, that'd do a lot of good in terms of keeping Jace at bay, keeping him at a distance, and then Zach initiating would be, well, he'd have to second figure because that lock stun can last for a good while.
It would be great peel, but I mean, the draft still isn't very bad. They have a really good engage with the Malphite. They have a lot of jungle agency with the Graves, so I'm expecting them to be on this map being great terrors against team like Kai'Sa's Kennel.
I mean, if you're anyway suspicious, that's Team Blue side. Zach, he's also has his blue skin, and I believe they're on blue side the first time they won their game, right? Or were they red?
Yes, I think they were on blue side, yes.
Yeah, and there you go. If you're suspicious, then, or if you're superstitious, then this is a winning game for Kai'Sa's Kennel.
If only it did work like that. They're going to have to show some results, some action on that. I'm definitely liking the hard engage though from Climactic Gaming. They have it on the Vex, they have it in the Malphite. Even the Kai'Sa, depending on her positioning, going in with the with her ultimate, the killer instinct, it should be able to
with his hooks.
Right. Incredible potential for picks. Incredible potential for picks. I'm not sure unless he's hooking kind of hard. It's gonna be kind of challenging, but
we'll see, I guess, because damage and well, Karma should do a good job for keeping Miles healthy because he has his passive and help out. Nasus in the mid lane, interesting. Thought he'd go top, but he's gonna be mid against the Vex.
Yeah, I guess they're working with the lane assignments that we had discussed in draft. Keeping California in the mid lane, keeping Ravi in the top lane, and just playing it out in that method going forward. I mean, yeah, Nasus mid lane should probably be better than just having Nasus top lane. He just gets room to farm, a shorter lane, so he has more room to be safer. Only thing so far,
yeah, all the games just as with first place, they've been pushed in by the bot lane. So Kai'Sa and Thresh having dominion over the bot lane. But it doesn't really say anything because farm wise, we do have 2 farm difference for bot lane. 11 on the Kai'Sa, 9 on the Malzahar. So just everything as regularly.
Yeah. Ooh, a hook lands onto the Karma, the flay pulls him in. Kai'Sa stacks up the fullness of her passive, but she limps away. Kappa limps away. Really good hook by the Thresh. Now both junglers are pathing to the same side. Looks like Graves is actually going to go for the invade.
Nasus not having a good time in that mid lane. Almost 3/4 health down. Just being poked out there from Graves.
Did he get it? He got it.
They got it. But they're both 1-1 now, but Zach with this passive up, so I don't think he wants to engage. He won't, they'll walk off.
Trading even went down in the bot lane. Ignite was used onto the Karma. Back limps away. One camp Aura. Exhaust was also used in the bot lane. We'll see if they will try and do something else. Karma is still staying there on my pretty low HP. So much going on this map. Graves going in for some poke onto the Nasus. He's trying his best, but I think he's dead.
There we go.
He was too greedy, flashed too late.
Too late. So first blood going over to the Vex. Yeah. Graves making some difference in the jungle, being faster, being able to have more range attacks. So not relying on, you know, the melee damage, so to say. So more range for him to go from afar.
Yeah, I mean, he came in and he decided that, hey, we are going to put down this dog.
Oh, Zach is here, but is he gonna do anything? I'm just gonna watch them. Okay, just farm, dropping a ward, making sure Vision is in the area.
Just there for the counter gang.
Yeah, goal lead so far 1,000 on 1,000 for Climactic Gaming overall over the team. And let's see, anyone at 6 yet? Only Karma. Well, Karma and Jace at 6, obviously, because they're always at 6. But no one else at 6. Vex is pretty close. Just needing a couple more. Probably like on, let's see what her wave. Probably by the end of this wave, she only got 6.
Yeah, most likely. I would like to see some roaming from her afterwards, because she does have quite a bit of priority in her own lane. I'd like to see her, you know, get herself out on the map once she's gotten her ultimate.
That's just going around, roaming and setting wards. Zach clearing wards, making sure that this gap on top end that may happen is fully clean, just making sure the minions go in. And he launches, no, engage onto that. That's a dead. That is a dead. That's a perfect gank. That is a dead fight. Did he flash? Did he flash to the tower?
Yeah, he did. He flashed. He does have TP though, so he might be able to catch some of this wave. But that does look horrendous for him. They might re-gank. Ravy didn't back.
A waste of flash down there. A waste of flash probably burns him more than the death. Fresh, you know, on the side they're looking for a pick.
Ooh. Both abilities are sidestepped in the mid lane. Nasus is trying to ghost away. He's forced to ult as well.
That's the ult. That's not fun for Nasus. I'm not sure why he didn't take top lane, because that would have been a slower game for him. He'd have time to farm rather than being pressured like this, because right now he's at 35 to 52. That's like 20 up.
For a dive.
Yeah, they're going for the dive. Oh my god, that's 3 to 1. Yeah, he did. Fresh coming in just to provide the safety, but not needed at all.
Very beautiful.
I got one fight here. Ooh, I missed there from Ravi, but still doing damage. Backing up a bit. Wow. A lot of damage here done by Ravi.
Yeah, I mean, that trade went all the way in his favor. He can slow push the wave now. This is really bad for the Malphite. He's low, he doesn't have TP. He might just die on this wave. Bravery decides to gank him.
And Zach getting his jungle taken, I don't even see it. But he's gonna see it in a couple minutes though. This is why you ward your jungle, guys. Graves has got that extra red.
Right. Graves does Graves.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone, my guy. Very much confused at this point. All your camp is gone. You must be pissed.
Ooh, an ultimate comes in from the Malphite onto the Jace, but it's just not enough.
Ooh,
it's
not enough. Jace doing enough damage right there. Alright, here's the first dragon. Seems to be going for no, just clearing out the minion. Wanting the help. He is caught out. He's stunned up. He flashed over the wall. No hook.
No pairs yet. Vex is poking them out.
Vex is, yeah, she's doing that damage, fam. Who's gonna answer Vex in the late game? She is getting that damage done. Graves starting up the dragon. Pulling it out a little bit.
To get it. I mean, they still have quite a bit of resources here.
So I'm not coming in.
Guys are trying to get the wave, but is it enough? Is it worth it?
Dragon going down.
The Vex ultimate goes in onto the stock. They're focusing down on the Nasus. That goes in and gets a 3-man knockup, but the killer instinct goes into the back line. They are flashing forward onto this Malzahar. Malzahar is taken down, but Kai'Sa wants more. They're going under the tower for her, and she is down. Triple kill.
That was a perfect play from from Climactic Gaming. Like the timing was excellent. Thresh hooking at the right time, like and then Kai'Sa coming in from the back line. This was great. This was beautiful.
Well played. Really
and like they had the perfect low health, but they managed it so no one died and everyone had enough damage to take care of the problem. Yeah, they just got caught out. That's the end of the day. They didn't expect Kai'Sa's flank, and that fresh hook along with that Vex ultimate right on the Zac just locked him up from engaging.
I think the pick, the fact that they were able to take out the Nasus so early as well.
And that's Nasus' problem. But you know, this is early game. Nasus is a late game guy. So, you know, we'll give him until late game to stack up. But his farm is not looking good. 47 to 66. But 10 minutes in, we're at 9 kills. 6 for Climactic Gaming, 3 for Kaiser's Kennel. Goal difference of, 3,000, almost 4,000?
Yeah, it's almost 4,000. No, it's about 3,000 actually. 3,000 goal difference.
You know.
Mid lane and the bot lane are putting in work.
Kai'Sa with her item already, static shiv, and call not even completed yet. She has static shiv 3-1 and 3-0 for Vex in the mid lane. Yeah. Oh wow! Look at Graves, 100% kill participation, 6 assists.
Oh wow! I didn't even notice that.
It's been all around the world, and Nasus is not having a good. I think this is where, or if they lose the game, I think this is where the problem was. Nasus in mid lane, not doing anything other than dying. But let's see, the game's not done yet. We're just in 10 minutes. Herald going over to Kaiser's Kennel. Looks like Zac is. Oh, they're coming in.
That's the ultimate. They might be closing in. Wow. Nasus flashes over the wall. He has nowhere to go. Flash is also forced out of the Zac.
That Vex is scared, fam. It's only gonna get worse. But they secure the Herald, so that's good. So 3 plates left on that tower. They can clear it off quickly and then drop the Herald. That's a tower gone. And that's first tower gold.
I think this might be a mispositioning from the Graves, but the Lantern pulls in. The Vex is able to stop Nasus in his tracks. Oh my god.
And that Nasus is not having a good time at all. Camps being taken. Camps being stolen. I ain't taken. Protection, please.
I'm at 1208. 1209, 1210.
1209, alright, you're a bit further than I am.
Let's sync up. Looks like there's a kill going over onto the Jace or the Malphite.
Onto the Graves. Yeah, the Graves getting attacked here. Gonna try to dash over. Ooh! The flash for the kill. But, you know, Graves gonna escape. Yikes. Yeah, that was yikes indeed.
It's like another engage is coming in, but the Flay clicks onto the Lantern. Oh my god, an easy escape for the bot lane of Climactic Gaming.
I bet they wish they banned that Thresh now.
I bet they do. Bet they do.
Alright, Jason could get the towers, so he's probably gonna get that last plate off.
That's kind of crazy. He's already 3-0 for him to get all of the plates before 14. When they fall off is kind of crazy.
3-0, but he's the only one with kills on his team. And like, that's just being 0-4, giving all those 4s over to Vex. The jungle having, again, 100% kill participation with 7 assists. That's just, Zac is Zac's trying. Yeah, you're right. 400 bounty on the Vex and 300 on the Kaiser. Climactic game is they're playing smart. And you know, once we've seen them get this based on history, if they're like this already, then Climactic takes the game. Because Kaiser's Kennel, they're usually one straight kill and done. They have to fight for it. It's a hard game. But let's see what happens. It's their match point. Ball going over, 2 plates coming over from the first tower.
I mean, a minute until drag, so I do think that a lot will be going on over this objective. See where they're setting up visions. Not even a minute, 20 something seconds. Get to see what they have planned for this dragon. Everybody's moving down. Jace is sticking top lane to try and get the tower. He does have TP though. Might be willing
They're
to
going
trade
around
it.
this. I don't think Zach's gonna be trying to engage for that one. Too much people there and not much to gain. Just a second dragon.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
they're gonna stay back. And Jace is gonna just work on this turret. Tower, I should say. And yeah. Everyone's dialing back, they're reorganizing. They're putting wards, getting objectives. What do you think would be the next step? Nasus rotate down to the bot lane, but being ganked by everyone.
Yeah,
Damn, look at that Graves damage.
Yeah.
Right? Graves emoting because I don't think Graves can believe the amount of damage he's putting down on that Nasus.
Oh wow, a lot of resources have been invested into taking down this Vex. The 400 gold shutdown bounty picked up. Being
Going over to the Zac, which is a good place way to go, I'm not gonna lie. The faster he gets his items, the more effective he can be. So close. Jace. Still, both mid towers are alive. For Climactic Gaming, their tower is stronger, half health, whereas engage on the Karma, or from the Karma on the Graves. Ooh, perfect jump from the Zac.
The Lantern is there to keep him safe. The hook comes in from Rook, pulling him in. I think Zac is just dead. A horrendous mispositioning from Kaiser.
He saw that jump from midair and placed that hook. I can guarantee it. Yeah, on the run now is Kaiser's Kennel. Teleport coming up from Malzahar, just to, I'm not sure why you would teleport right there. It's not like the tower was in danger. It is in danger now. But there's no objectives, so teleport used for engage. It warms my heart every time. So, oh, lovely damage there from the Jace.
Yeah, the shot blast deals so much. They might be able to pick up the Kaiser manages to escape, but Vex goes in a 3-man fear.
Part of the party is Vex.
Ooh, the Everfrost misses out on the Malzahar. That would have been a kill.
It is down to... So, seeing how the game is now, where do you think the weak point is for Climactic, for Kaiser's Kennel? Like, because they have the means to win, but they have more means to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I think the weak point right now is definitely that Nasus. I definitely believe that he should just continue farming, continue holding it down in the side lanes. He might be on 4, but he still scales pretty well. So that's probably the weakest point right now. That, and I can't even say Malzahar because he still has so much utility with just pressing the R button. So
He does. And so far his KDA isn't too bad. He has what, 1-1-on-1? Pretty even.
Yeah.
Like comparative to Kaiser, like he's losing, but you know, he's not embarrassingly losing his lane. He's holding his own. He's just 20, probably like 19 farm down. They're going for the Herald here, that's for Kaiser's Kennel. And they should be able to burn it off quickly, unless... Yeah, they should be burnt off quickly. No response here from Climactic Gaming. And where do you think they're going to put this Herald?
that's a very good question. I mean, it could probably break mid, or they could just use it to continue snowballing top. But I feel like they might just break mid lane with it. Wait until Dragon and then just throw it down.
And so what are you doing in bot lane? You should be... And man, Nasus has like he's nowhere near a full item build. He doesn't have boots. Whereas it's Zera versus Vex, who has Everfrost, Sorcerer's Shoes. She's building her Hex Deck Alternator, which I'm
Nasus is going in, trying to pick a fight.
Nasus
He's
is going
to the
in. Can he do
mid.
anything?
Oh,
Ooh, he's going there. He's going there. But his ult is gonna wear up for it. I know it. Just run.
pass
Oh!
it forward.
He
He
need to
might
my
be able to
guy.
pick up two.
Oh, he might be able to the two. Oh, so close. But you know, that shutdown on that Vex shows us that he has something to offer this team.
Yes.
Just need to keep him alive, guys. Just keep him alive.
Here's the
All right,
Herald
they're
going
pushing
down
on
the
the mid
mid
lane.
lane.
Here's the Herald. Are they gonna get this turret before the Herald? That'd be smart. Yes. So that Herald just focus on that mid lane or the second turret for the mid lane. Gonna be easy. Bam. Nice. And then just a walkway now. All right, good use of the Herald. So they've gotten back on gold, almost even on gold. I think probably like 1,000 less, or probably like a couple hundreds below. It's just objective wise, they have 2 turrets over the one for Climactic Gaming. All right, they've brought the game back a bit. So Zoof, what do you think? What do you think they need to do to come back and win this game?
I definitely do think they need to just continue to play around this Jace, continue to play around the Zac if they're going to look for a means to come back. For the side of Climatic, however, you know, just continue doing what you're doing, continue to utilize all of the, you know, utility that you have in this Thresh, continue to have this Graves and this Kai'Sa go forward and just do so much damage. Speaking of damage, it looks like they might be willing to fight for this dragon here. Malphite's here in waiting.
Oh, there goes Zac going in. Ooh, that fresh play.
A triple knockout from the Malphite. The Everfrost is used to stop the Zac in his tracks. Nasus is on the hunt trying to take out the backline, but he is being peeled off.
Still putting in the work, keeping him safe. Can Jace end it? There we go. That guy says dead meat. Oh, there we go. That's why we have the Malzahar. Don't move, shut down, and then they're coming back a full team with the Kai'Sa. With the Karma, so to shield up. All right, this is it. This is nice. This is looking good. Ooh, damage from that Jace. As you said, Zuko, keep this Jace healthy, keep everyone fit, and yeah, getting too cheeky there. Malzahar, and it's the Jace. Boom!
Ooh.
It's the Jace. The Jace. It's the Jace that's just cheeky.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, tower. Oh, he does now. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, you fear towers now. But look at them going for the Baron here. And this is Kaiser's Kennel. No one to dispute them because Jace will Graves is all the way up there. Is he gonna try? He gonna try. He ain't gonna make it. Nah.
There's no way he could have made it in time. Baron goes over to the side of Kaiser's Kennel. I mean, they're cementing themselves into this game, trying to take it back. Such a great early game from Climactic Gaming, but the scaling and the Jace is just too much for them.
All right, let me pose this question now. I said it for Kaiser's Kennel before, but what does Climactic Gaming have to do other than, well, they didn't keep on doing what they're doing, so they're out of that now. What do they have to do to come back? Who do they rely on? Is it the Vex? Is it the Kai'Sa? Is it the Malphite? Or is it everyone just layered on top of another?
I definitely think that it's going to have to be a team effort. They need to take down this Jace. maybe find him in a side lane by himself, take him out, get the gold onto either the Vex or the Kaiser, and see what you can do afterwards. Because that shutdown gold is hefty. That's $700. So it's going to
$700 on that Jace. That's money. If
that's
Kaiser
money.
gets that, that could turn over this game.
It could, and we're definitely going to have to be looking out for the next either missed position or the next objective. They're all moving as one though, so it might be a lot harder to be able to.
Making sure that everyone is safe. The herd moves
Yeah.
together, the herd stays alive. But they're clearing out those minions, so this tower shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. Oh, there we go. Jace was poking. You see, that's the thing about Jace. He got that long range poke. So even if he's not near, he can just remind you that all the damage he does. Yep, you gotta have to recall. Malphite recalling. That going in with that engage, but that tower going by quickly. And that's gonna be inhib turret gone as well with no response. Here's what you're gonna do. Nada, nothing. Alright, so no one can answer them. He's gonna try possibly. No, do nothing. Kaiser, you're gonna go in. She's gonna go in.
Stocks up the passive one and
oof.
the hex.
And Jay's just like, get back down there.
The
We have the
acceleration gate, man, gets them out of there. But Dragon is spawning within next minute.
Yeah, I was about to say Dragon's coming up. Let's see what they do towards it. The team, ooh, nice ult from Malphite, catching E-Girl swag.
Catch up the Karma. Karma still lives. The exhaust, man. Zac flashes forward, gets the R onto the Kaiser. Kaiser still hasn't bought QSS.
You said she needed a cleanse, she needed QSS. She got neither. Come on, Vex, give over the Penta. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Give over the Penta. You know you want to.
I don't think she wants to.
Where's she coming from? Get it. Yeah! Penta kill for the J.
Penta kill.
GG, well played. Bro,
Oh, wow.
Where the hell did that Zac come from? Zac came from the moon. Like fam, underdog story, Kaiser's Kennel. What did I say today? What did I say?
Yep, Kaiser's Kennel. Kaiser's Kennel coming in for the 3-1 victory. They're
3-1. You know, you weren't wrong, Duke, but today you said you wanted a 3-1 and you got your 3-1.
I mean it.
Not. Oh wait, it's not done yet.
It doesn't seem like it's
not
over yet.
done yet. All right. Gonna go for the. Yeah, there we go. That's the ping for the Herald. Not Herald, for the Baron, for the Dragon.
For the Dragon, yeah.
Man, that's a pentakill. That's man of the match right there. That's Ravi going hard. 3 games, 3 Jaces, and finally on the 3rd game you get that pentakill. I think that's the man of the match. What do you think? Either Jungle, either Kaiser or Ravi. That's my pick for man of the match.
Yeah,
or player of the match.
I can't even disagree with you. It's between either one of those two players. They played really well. They're really impactful on the map. I think it was pretty disrespectful for them to keep on handing over the Zac, but nonetheless,
it's like they kept the Jace and like they just didn't care.
They didn't care,
and they don't force you to care. But they got the Dragon, which is good. But like, look at this team now. Look at this Jace. Look at that Zac. Look how tanky that boy is. Spirit Visage, Abysmal Mass, Sunfire Aegis with 34 stacks on it. This boy stacked. I don't see what's going on, fam.
It's going to be a problem.
Malzahar with 2 needlessly large rods, Aryalize and these face. Yeah, man, this is a game-ending move right here.
Yeah,
And to their credit though, they didn't surrender.
No, they couldn't have surrendered. Just gonna play it out and see if there is anything that can be done. I definitely say Malphite should be looking for whatever angle, teleport on a ward or something, see if you can get this Jace down with your team. Looks like Zac is going to make the first move. Flash comes out from the Thresh.
You guys gonna need those moves, and abilities, and those cooldowns.
Zac goes in
oh
again.
My gosh, yeah, that's it.
Pulls him back in. The Zonias is used by the Vex, but it's not enough. Nasus is whacking at the Nexus. A 2-man knockup comes in from the mouth.
All right, guys, congratulations to Kaisers Kennel for winning the JEI National Esports League playoff game number 1. That was an awesome showing by the teams. What do you guys think? Can y'all hear me?
Here,
Hear me now?
come back here.
Sorry. Look like I lost connection there. You still not hearing me? Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay, you know.
All right. So congratulations to Kaisers Kennel for taking the win. Ending in 3-1. It was a very back and forth game here today. It was all awesome gameplay shown by both teams. Kaisers Kennel came out the victor, so we're gonna give them congrats. So like I hear your dream come true.
Right?
Your wish came true, I should say. It was all in all a very wonderful back and forth game until one team started to get everything they needed and then just ran away with the victory. All right. So with that, we have next week, Sunday, will be Assault Tribe versus Tilted Esports. But before we get into that, I think we have one more raffle to give away before we leave. Or not? No. All right. I think that's gonna do it for us today here. It's been a long day. I wanna give you guys the opportunity to rest up your voice and recoup and then prepare for the next one next week, Sunday. So to everyone who is in the chat, we wanna thank you for joining us today. And hopefully we will see you again next week, Sunday, when Assault Tribe will take on Tilted Esports. Any prediction for that one from you guys?
Well, Nick was the man of the match last time. I played the match last time, and he's from Assault Tribe. I think they've learned some stuff from the last game, but Tilted got tilted, and they weren't able to carry out. So I'm putting it on Assault Tribe for the next team.
All right, Zufu, what do you say?
I'm definitely going to have to go with Assault Tribe as well. One of the important players in the top lane might not be available for that match, so I'm not 100% sure if they will be able to take the victory. Tilted is still a formidable team. They did tie for second in the group stage, so we can't have it to be, like have them be the underdogs or anything like that. So, especially if they have their full roster. So, who to tell? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going with Assault Tribe as well.
All right. Well, best of luck to both teams, and may the best team win. It's a double elimination tournament, so Climatic Gaming still has the opportunity to make it all the way to the finals. Maybe their 6-0 victory in the initial, they can find back the form that helped them to get that 6-0 victory and they make it to the grand finals. But that's gonna do it for us today. Thank you everyone for being here with us, and thank you for being a part of the community. Hope to see you on the next one. So that's it from us. Peace out.
All right, bye guys.
All right. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much for your assistance again. As usual, I have a Domino's coupon for you. So let me just drop it now. Is will get Penta? Okay. Problem. How about I look for casters? Where is the caster? Yeah, I sent you guys 2 pizza, free pizza. I don't know if that will help. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, bros. Alright, I'm out. I'm going to read that channel and get out tonight. I am on later. Mm-hmm. Yeah.